Welcome back to the Something Something podcast. I'm here with Chris
Hey.
and Michael.
Heyo.
And today we're going to talk about Pokemon. Before we get into that, we're going to just talk about the games we played for the month that aren't Pokemon. So, Michael, you can start.
I'm going to keep this very simple because I do have a couple games, but I don't really have anything to say about them. And a couple, as in literal definition of couple, I have two games to say. I've been playing Lost Judgment. I know I've been mentioning that one in the past couple podcasts. It's a long-ass game. Still playing it. I'm probably 50 hours in at this point, and still going through it. No update. And then also, I started, what's it called? I started Outer Wilds, and I am purposely not going to say a single thing about that until I finish it. But that is just my putting it out there that I did start it. Okay, I'm done.
Nice, concise. Chris, you want to go next?
Wait, what the fuck? Okay, Michael,
Let's keep it simple.
Speed ran. Okay. So I mean, I think from the last time I might have played, I might have played Final Fantasy X, maybe a little bit. I don't know.
You almost call it Persona.
Yes, I did. Bayonetta came out, and then that was that. But that's not my job to talk about Bayonetta on this channel. So after that was in Pokemon, which we're gonna talk about later. I have been playing Mario Galaxy on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/casualchris, and I've been quite enjoying that. Like I just like the fact that it functions, sounds good, looks good, and it's just a nice casual time.
You've been playing so many Sonic games that's like the outstanding part. It functions good. Thumbs up.
Yeah, I press a button and it does what I wanted it to do,
Since you're playing it now, has enough time passed where you can give a feeling? Do you prefer Odyssey or Galaxy?
Galaxy is very I'm so fat right now, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Galaxy?
This is right after Thanksgiving, everybody, so leftovers are everywhere.
Galaxy is like, it's not like 64, Sunshine, or Odyssey.
Well,
They're more like streamlined. Like they're like, here's a star, you go to the star, right?
Mm-hmm.
The star can basically just be a goalpost.
Well, isn't...
What?
I mean, like, you mean like 64 or Sunshine?
Well, no, but I mean like the fact that it's not a sandbox.
Yeah, Sunshine. I mean, Odyssey is is a sandbox. Like you don't stop. You don't stop after you collect the moon.
Right. Yeah. Because that was a really good change for Odyssey in a sandbox. But Galaxy is not a sandbox game. Yeah. But it kind of just.
I know it's hard to like.
I think it works for Galaxy though, because I mean, if it was like open, like they're open enough.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
They're not
like you can explore
because it's like
yeah.
You have a goal. You have a goal, and for the most part, they're open about how you get there. But it's still like once you get it, then you leave. You're not there anymore.
They just kick you out.
Yeah.
The cool part about it though is that like every time you go into it for a different star, you're at least seeing a different part of the level.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it
for most levels. Like
most of the time.
Some levels like are just like all out there, like the which is the B Galaxy. The B Galaxy is just like completely open, like
yeah, V Galaxy. Yeah.
I forgot what it's called. Honeycomb.
No. Yeah, I think it's Honeycomb Galaxy.
Yeah,
that one is pretty much a straight for both of them. I forgot how weird the power ups were. Like fucking B Mario, Boo Mario.
Super situational, nothing timer items. Yeah.
Dude, Ice Mario is raw though. Like,
yeah,
they should bring that back. Well, technically it's back, but
Ice Mario in 2D games should be able to like walk on water. same way.
Yeah, like they could do some cool stuff with that.
And they don't. It's really sad. Next
Yeah,
Mario
they
3D
don't.
game, you know.
Yeah, on Switch too.
Do you think the next Mario 3D game will be a sandbox, or will go back to, you know?
I think it's Sandbox. I think it's even bigger than Sandbox. I think it's Bowser's Fury times like 50.
That'd be great.
Because that's just straight up open world Mario. Like that's what that was.
It's good though. It was a fun
So
time.
I definitely expect that.
Mm.
But yeah, I think my favorite genre of games these days are casually good.
Casually good.
Where I'm just playing
Comfortably.
and I don't have to worry, no stress about the plot, no stress about the game being good or bad. I just play it and just have fun, and then we're out of there. Like it's nice. But yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. I have a Bayonetta 3 review on the channel, so I'm not really gonna say much.
Wait, we're not gonna talk about Bayonetta 3? Fuck.
Well, no, we'll talk a little bit about it. I'm just saying for the majority of my feelings and thoughts about it are a video on the channel. But Chris, if you'd like to mention
Where can they find that?
on my channel, they're already on the channel. Yeah, you guys can find that on Umbrin Lumen on YouTube.
That was funny.
Okay. Well, Chris, do you want to say anything about it? And then you and me will talk about it.
Man, I thought you were gonna go into it a little bit. I mean, I can just I have bullet points here. I can speed run these bullet points. I think yeah, you can agree, disagree. I don't know. I think when you're, I get what do I start with? Should we get it out the way?
Yeah, let's just get it out the way. Whatever.
Should we get it out the way? Let me start here, right? This story, LOL.
Yeah.
It's like
I want to repeat this.
Wow.
Bayonetta stories, you know, aren't the point ever, but you know, if you're gonna do a story, if you're gonna do a timeline over like games, you kind of have to care a little more. And you know, to all the people who are like Bayonetta John only, whatever, that doesn't bother me as much as I think that if they're gonna put Bayonetta and Luca together, it should be better than the way they did that. And
right,
also,
spoilers by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, this is all spoilers. Because like, I don't know anything. Like, if this is your first Bayonetta game or not, you don't know anything about Bayonetta or Luca. And this game doesn't help you like, oh, they work well together, they look good together. Like, no, we're just supposed to accept that that's what the game wants, that they look good together. But no, they don't. We don't get any story about Viola, her connection to her parents, why we care about her, or like her parents specifically instead of the Bayonetta from this universe. The Bayonetta from this universe, how do we know that, you know, she cares about Luca at all? Except for like before this moment.
It's funny.
It's hilarious.
The way I felt playing the game, I have this written right here. I literally felt like I missed the game.
Yes,
I felt like I was playing it, and then like,
Wow.
I missed Bayonetta 2.5. Like, apparently, I didn't play that before this one.
I must have missed something, because Bayonetta and Luca in Bayonetta 1 and 2 aren't like that at all. They're not that close. They're friends, and sometimes in Bayonetta 1 flirty, but that's it. There's no real indication of like genuine love or care behind. Sorry, my dog's barking. There's no genuine love or care between them, and they're only like friends. And that's it.
Right.
And you know, if they wanted to use this game as a platform to like build their relationship and show a continuation of what they always wanted, that's fine. Like you can show the relationship grow. But we see Luca.
Right.
We see Luca for like
They
5
didn't do that.
minutes. We see him for 5 minutes, and that's it. 2 minutes in the beginning, in the middle, and then 3 minutes at the end. And then
He's like he turned into like this dog thing, dude.
yeah,
Wherever that came from.
yeah.
Apparently, I was supposed to know about that too.
Yeah, this
Damn, dude, Bayonetta 2.5 goes crazy, huh?
a brand new species of like fairies. They're fairies. They're called fairies. Fairies? Like fae. Like it's fae. Fae, and then rees. Like fairies.
It's a whole ass new species. Maybe they'll go into that
And
in
you see,
the future.
I think, a lot of other things are wrong with the plot. Like, not just that. Like, that's one thing. Obviously.
You jumped. Yeah, you jump. I put my hands up. You jumped right into Luca.
Yeah. That's just one thing. Also, another
that
problem.
was like bad.
Multiverses are a bad plot. I hate Marvel. I'm kidding.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, keep going. When you're done with that, I bounced right off of that one.
Multiverses are bad plots because no one knows how to do them right. Well, some people do, but they didn't. This Platinum does not know how to do that because they didn't know how to do that.
I just thought it was cool.
They thought it was great.
They thought it was cool.
You think it's cool all you want, but you need to figure out how it works because it didn't work. Because, the concept of like a different dimension of things happen, like, whatever. But to introduce like multiverses, like different universes within like that are exactly the same and different, it's just weird. Because they also make the distinction that it's only the Chaos world, which is a human world, that has multiple dimensions. Inferno and Paradiso are exactly the same. Like in every...
Wait, what?
The multiverse isn't...
Oh, no.
Yeah. In the game, they introduce that Inferno and Paradiso, the Heaven and Hell universes, are separated from the multiverse. They're just static forever.
Wait, but then why are there multiple?
Yeah. It's great, isn't it? So that implies that like the demons and angels are all like the same in every universe. So why do the demons not know who Bayonetta is, but they're the same demon?
I don't get it. I don't understand.
Yeah.
So bouncing off of that, right? So we go to they have these multiverses. I think the setting of like you going, multiverse hopping every couple chapters, I think that's cool.
That was fine.
Right?
Yeah, that was great.
But like when you get there and the shit that they want you to care about when you're there doesn't really land, right? Like the Bayonettas, they look cool.
You care about only one of them.
You don't care about any of them.
No one.
I mean, they make you care about Japan because you play as them for a little bit.
No, I'll argue that you care about Egypt because there was a little like arc for her going on.
Right.
Like, where she proves herself to John and everything, whatever. Like that's a little arc. That's a tiny. I'm not saying like you really care, but I mean like that's a little bit.
Because what I think was the main problem with that is that you get to this place and then like you go through the 2-3 chapters and then the Bayonetta shows up and then they just die. And it's like, okay. I feel like what they could have done is as soon as you get there, you meet the Bayonetta, and now you get these two Bayonettas bouncing off of each other, and now you get time to like this other Bayonetta, and then when they do inevitably get killed off, you feel something about that. You're like, damn, maybe we should stop this. Like,
yeah, that was
I think
I got close to that person. I feel like I want, like when they die, you're just like, oh, okay, well, new weapon, cool.
Yeah, thanks for the demon.
Yeah, new weapon, new demon. Okay, bye. That's all you're there for. And I did.
Thanks for the costume.
Yeah. I did compliment though in my video that it's nice to see like different realities versions of Bayonetta's relationships, like with her mother Rosa and John in Egypt. Like that was cool to see, but you know, more of that.
Oh yeah,
would
that's cool.
More of that would be great. You know, if we actually got to see Bayonetta and Rosa talk and connect instead of just like, oh, that's just they're dead now. Cool.
If they didn't want me to spend like 4 chapters playing as Viola,
Yeah.
right? We could have done more with the multiverse stuff.
I said this in the video too. I know I said watch the video, but now I'm just getting into it.
See? Yeah, talk about it.
Why did Viola not just say she's Bayonetta's daughter?
Oh, I don't know, man.
Like that was
just,
the weirdest.
That's just the writers.
That was a weird decision because it's not like I watched like the thing again. And it's like Sigurd wasn't like you can't let anyone know who you are because that would like fracture something or whatever. But Viola doesn't really help her at all. Like all she's like, you have to get these, and that's it. But
yeah, Viola shows up, says, "Yo, we got to get these plot MacGuffins," and they're like, "Okay."
Oh well, they kind of test her metal by like Jean shoots her, and then like flex it. It's like, oh okay, you're magic, so we're gonna like trust you now.
Yeah, she literally witch timed, and nobody was like, "Yo, hey." I mean, well, they did question it, but then they just let it go.
Yeah, because Viola was like, "Don't worry about it." Viola just like, "Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter." Yeah, like, you know, they were supposed to be the last 2 Umbra witches, and now here's another one. Like, where the fuck did you come from? Because you know, the lore of an Umbra witch is that you're born with magic powers. It doesn't come from like your parents or anything. It could, but it doesn't always. And then you have to be trained in the magic so you can become a witch. But so like Umbra witches can come from anywhere, really. But you have to be trained to become one. So that's why there's only Bayonetta and Jean, because no one else can train anybody.
Makes sense.
So the fact that Viola popped in, they should have been more like, you know, where did you come from? Who are your parents? Or your clan or whatever, like...
Your clan.
Because, you know, that's what...
They definitely should have done.
Yeah.
Done some more. I mean, I like Viola as a character. She's goofy, so it's fine. I like goofy characters. I think playing as her, though, was kind of... Just the segue into into the actual... The good part of the game. I think playing as her is kind of ass, though. Not because of her counter, but because she just feels like a clunky Bayonetta. Like, that's what she feels like.
Yeah.
Which I think is exactly what they wanted. Like,
yeah, they wanted you to like Bayonetta more. But that sucks, by the way. That sucks.
Like, like, I don't know. Like, when I'm playing 2 chapters straight of Viola, I'm like, can I go back to Bayonetta? Please?
And it's just... There's so much... You know, in the end, it's a good game, but, you know...
Right.
It's so hard for me. It's so hard for me to be, like... Like, I'm a big... Like, Bayonetta is probably my favorite series, but this game is just so... I've been waiting for years for this.
It's so all over the place. It's so funny.
It's just all over the place.
I like the Little John sections only because they're like 2 minutes long.
Yeah, they're fun. They're fun. They're cool. I think they're.
And I think when you are playing as Bayonetta, this shit is like fire. Like,
yeah, the
fights is fire.
It's so good. Best gameplay in the series. And I stand
like the
by
demon
that.
summons. All the weapons, the combos you can do, like these jump cancels, like bro, like this shit is fire.
I think
like, I don't know.
Fumbled a lot of bags, so. Like separate from the ones we already talked about too. Like you know you.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I know you beat like the story, and that's like you're done with it.
Right, I did.
But you can't play as Jean in Bayonetta's chapters.
Huh?
You can only play as
couldn't you do that in 1 and 2?
Yep. And you could also play as a third character in those chapters too, but you can't do that. You can only play Jean in like the bonus chapters and the witch trials, and that's it.
Okay.
You can't play as her in like regular gameplay, which is, you know, that's quite the choice to make, isn't it? But
Yeah, especially when 1 and 2 already
did that.
did it.
Yep. And
That's fucking weird, dude.
that was like really annoying, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that. You know, the costumes are only limited to the characters that are there. So like, you only become the Bayonettas that you see, Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2, and that's it. But like
Right.
the past games had like 50 like costs. Like,
I'm surprised there weren't any Nintendo costumes. It's a Nintendo exclusive.
yeah, that was another bad decision. Where's my Splatoon Bayonetta? Where's my
I-
splatter
that
shot?
would be very cursed and very funny.
Where's my splatter shot Bayonetta? And Zap Bayonetta, where is she?
That would be pretty good.
That'd be great.
I'd like that. Yeah, where was Pyra Bayonetta? Like, where was that?
Yeah, that would exist. I'm sure that would exist. Or it'd probably be Rex, and then like have like Pyra's sword.
That would be even funnier.
I mean, it's usually the characters, so it probably would be Rex. Or Shulk. It might be Shulk with a Monada. Bayonetta with a Monada.
I do want to say, right? I don't know if I said this on the podcast or maybe it was just in the random Discord call. When they show, I think when they introduced the idea of the multiverse in like trailers or whatever, I said that like there would be like every Bayonetta ever would show up.
I mean,
and then like during the final boss, and that shit happened, and I was like, yeah, this is what I wanted.
It was cool. And
The
it wasn't.
real Pogger moment was the trio. That shit.
Oh
had me
yeah,
Pogger.
when they fuse. Oh god, I kind of wanted more of it. You know what I wanted?
I need
You know how
actually. Oh,
you know how
uh-huh.
Bayonetta 1 and 2 they summon like the giant demon, like Shiba or Omni. You know
okay.
You know, like when Bayonetta
Yeah.
and John summon it, and then Baldur and Bayonetta summon in Bayonetta 2. Like, what if they all summoned Queen Shiba together? Like, the three of them just summoned the big woman demon again.
They could have hit some more fan service in there. They could have. They could have tossed some more in there.
So, you know, Bayonetta 1
that
and 2,
shit
they
was
don't die.
fun.
They
But
just...
then, like, hold on.
What?
So yeah, because that reminded me of a question. I have to ask you, Bayonetta lore expert. So are just 1 and 2 just now? Are they now just in a different universe?
They're back in theirs now, I guess. With Singularity destroyed, I think that the universes are restored. Except, it's a little, you know, myth.
Wait, so is Bayo 3's the same one?
No. Bayonetta 1, 2...
No, so she's a different character. So we're playing different characters.
Yeah, Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2, and Bayonetta 3 are different Bayonettas.
They're all different universes. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's why they both showed up, because they're different. In fact, my video is like, Bayonetta 3 is actually Cereza from Bayonetta 1. You know, like the little...
Yeah, confirmed.
That is
confirmed.
her. That is her. Because
Actually confirmed.
the moment, you know, that moment where Bayonetta 1 like flicks her nose is like, you know, you didn't cry while I was gone.
Yeah, I was so confused in that moment. I was like, "What? Who? Like, what? Like, who's showing up here?" And then like the camera just panned. And I was like, "Oh no!" It's like, "Oh, this is crazy."
And Bayonetta 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if they came up with the entire plot just so they can do that.
I'm trying to. And I don't know who Bayonetta 2 is. I think Bayonetta 2 just was different.
That's what I'm like. It doesn't. To me, that didn't make sense because I thought 1 and 2 were connected.
Yeah, Bayonetta 2 was Bayonetta. Yeah.
I thought they looped into
each other, but I guess
my
not.
hands are up.
Yeah.
My hands are up. I think I want to end by saying the villain sucks and Pokemon had a better story.
I like half with that. Villain does suck. We know nothing about him or his motives or why he hates everything or where he came from. But you know, that's great. I love that.
Dude, when it was like, "Oh no, he's evil," I'm like, okay.
Sure. You know, I hate it. This moment, I hate it. I said in the video, and I really hate it. Like, it actually gets me furious that they did this, and it's just annoying. The moment where Jean died, that pissed me off so much. Cause like
I was confused actually.
he said
I didn't.
No, go on.
Sorry. No, I was gonna say I didn't think she would actually like. Cause to me, it didn't make. Like, I was like, John, we've been through some shit. Like, like that's not. We're not dying to that, right? And then, well,
she died. But what got me is that like he's like, then you're no longer of use to me or something. Like he says something that is within earshot of her, and she just doesn't do anything about. She just gets. Oh god, she gets stabbed, and it makes me.
He was tired, bro.
Yeah, I want to. And then we not pan, but there's another scene where Bayonetta gets stabbed by like Luca's giant claw. Like,
oh yeah, isn't that like an hour later? That's maybe not even an hour, like 30 minutes later.
Yeah, by a giant claw front directly into her heart, and then like she doesn't die, and she's just like, I'm okay. I'm okay enough that I can talk to Luca still. Like, what?
She tanked it.
And Viola, like, hi Viola.
Oh, yeah, Viola. Yeah, remember Viola? I guess we should actually. Yeah, that should be the closing point. I'm sorry, Michael.
Oh, it's alright. It's alright.
Viola she just stops mattering whenever she only matters when the plot says that she needs to matter.
She really matters when like you're in control of her, because they're like, oh, we need a Viola section here.
Yeah, we introduced her, now we need something. But like none of her story sections actually matter either, because like it doesn't advance the plot. I think only one story moment when she turns into the fairy thing.
She awakens? Okay.
Yeah, when she awakens, that's the only, because it shows that she's a fairy, and then like that's how she's Luca's daughter or whatever.
Yeah, weird.
But that's
I think the way they handled the passing down from Bayonetta to Viola is very dumb.
It's very bad.
I like when like you beat the game, the credits are rolling, you're like, damn, that okay. You're like, all right, sure. And then like
continues
you look
in
up,
the new generation, yeah.
And no, not even that. You look up, and we're still like the game starts again, and you're fighting this other boss with Viola.
You're fighting a Dark Eve, which is how like Luca had that dark form where it was like evil, pure evil.
Yeah, something like that.
That's Bayonetta's version, because
bro. And then like the idea of like Adam and Eve, like where the fuck did that come? You know what, man? I'm just gonna, yeah.
It's just.
See you in Bayonetta 4.
I said, yeah, Bayonetta 4. The way the money, this game made a lot for Bayonetta. It made a lot, despite calls for boycotts.
They cared if they made a lot or not. They put continued in another generation in the game. They solidified themselves.
I will say
they were making a fourth game whether they wanted to or not.
I will say though, I want to reiterate, by the way, I'm not against, passing on the title of Bayonetta, but, this was the worst way to do it. Like, I
don't think,
just keep Cereza, like, new universe, Cereza, bring back Cereza, like, maybe we should just forget Viola. I'm sorry.
I think
I love
they
Viola.
should, like, because Bayonetta does, like, the final hit to, like, the final boss and stuff, and then you have the extra boss with Viola. I think, like, if Viola was the final part of the final boss and like she actually like came into her own, like she actually became some hot shit at the end of the game right there, I think that would have worked.
That would have worked,
but
that would have been nice.
That's not what happened. So
yes, Bayonetta 4, hope you're better, hope you hire some actual good writers next time.
Or just go back to not offending me in the story. Like, just go back to that.
Yeah. Bayonetta 1 and 2 stories were simple, silly, and over the top, and that's fine.
It's there, you enjoy it, and then you're like, all right, cool. And it's like, this one is like actively attacking me. Leave me alone.
Okay, but that's all the extra stuff I have to say about Bayonetta 3, and reiteration of points. And good game, by the way. It's a good game.
Yeah, after all that.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's a good game.
Yeah, that's the best 8 out of 10 you can play on the Switch.
That's a fair statement, I think. If you love Bayonetta, though, you'll give it a 9 out of 10. But if you're a casual fan, it's an 8 out of 10. I'm not even gonna, because if you play, you don't even have to. You could just skip all the story, like skip all the cutscenes.
Clearly, it doesn't matter. Clearly, it didn't matter. So you can just play Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, skip all the cutscenes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about, and it'll be a great game. Fantastic. That's why it's
go into the options, turn on skip cutscene. Yeah.
Speaking of that, turn on skip cutscenes. Moving on. Yeah, we're moving on from this. Into Pokemon Scarlet and Viola.
Yeah, game with a better story.
It's better because it's not taking itself seriously too much.
And I'm not being attacked.
What do you want to talk about first? Plot, gameplay. Do you want to just quickly mention the bugs are bad and it's a bad game? Not a bad game.
Well, I don't even have that shit written down here. Okay, I mean, if you have eyes,
I'm just gonna we're gonna quickly just say that the game runs bad, and that's has bugs and glitches and all that.
Right.
Don't run bad for me.
I don't even care about glitches and stuff like that. It's just frame rate for me has always been an issue on this goddamn console. So like, for me, it's not even just Game Freak. Like this one's on Game Freak, but just the Switch is just ass. Like I'm ready. Like we just need a new system.
Yeah, even the problem is like even with good frame rate, the glitches and bugs would still be there. So
right.
So like
right now, I didn't run into any glitches.
I did. Well, I did. So yeah.
But yeah.
We're not Joe Merrick, okay? We don't have to.
Right now, personally, I do think I can handle games at the single-digit frame rate, but maybe not this time.
Yeah, but it was still good. It was great, fun time, fun Pokemon game.
True. It was a good game.
Let's talk about the Pokemon, like the non-story aspect first. Okay, like things we liked about the game that's non-story, and then we'll talk about the story. Okay, is that good with you guys?
Yeah, that's good. All good.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so what are your guys' favorite new Pokemon to be introduced? Like personal, like it doesn't have to be because it's good, but that might be a factor.
Hey, I gotta pull up a list again. I know 2, but I feel like I want to give 3. Let me see.
Oh. Okay.
Pokemon.
Off the top of my dome, I like Mousehold. I like Golden Go. I like Gimmighoul and Golden Go. Those two are fire. I like. I have written here. I literally just like all the new Pokemon. They're excellent.
They are.
I
Fantastic.
think they nailed it this generation, bro.
Yep.
They banged.
I haven't really I care carrying such a good overall like Pokemon new Pokemon. Like since Gen 7, I actually really like a lot of the Gen 7 Pokemon. So this is like
Gen 7 had great. Yeah.
yeah.
Great
So this is
they all suck, but they're
yeah,
good.
this is just that.
Yeah, exactly. This is Gen 7, but they're all good this time.
They're a lot better than good.
Yeah, they're all pretty good this
some are
time.
kind of crazy good.
Oh, yeah, Palafin is one of my favorite because we finally got a dolphin. And, like, I love it.
We got a flamingo,
that's
we got a
just-
dolphin, we got like a lot of things that people have been asking for. So
Yeah. They went through a lot of the type stuff, the types that we didn't have before. They were like, yeah, fine.
a lot of
You guys win this time.
a lot of monotypes though. So I'm just
Yeah, Twitter won this time.
yeah. What was I gonna? Oh, I guess I didn't. Have you thought of any Pokemon that you want to see?
I got a couple here. So first off, I think it's probably the first generation. I know every Pokemon fan has one of these, and I think I may have finally gotten one of mine. I actually really like the grass starter. I think it's like the first generation that the starter was one of my favorite Pokemon. I think it was really cool. Its signature move was stupid broken, and also I like the little dance it does.
Critical hit every
Hey,
time. Oh
I
my
love
god.
that Pokemon too. Just the name, just Meowsker. I was hogging,
good.
dude.
It's so good.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I'm gonna be a Twitter NPC. Tinkaton, one of my favorites too.
That is one
Little
that's
little gremlin with a big hammer. What's not to like?
It's fantastic.
The scent of the Pokemon.
I will say, I see a lot of people, jokingly, obviously, calling it a menace, and it's like pure evil, but
Yeah, you seen its Pokedex entry, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just because it hits Corviknights, yeah.
But it's Corviknight's
That's just
fault.
so
by the
funny.
way. It's all Corviknight's fault because Corviknight keeps eating, Tinkatink's like hammer as a baby. So
For revenge, we smack.
yeah, so for revenge, when it grows up, it just knocks it out of the sky.
That's so funny. That is so funny.
Yeah, so maybe they'll eat baby hammers and then you won't suffer. So here we are. I love.
And then I just want a third one in here. This one probably a sleeper pick. I don't think anyone else is gonna say this. Probably hashtag the only one. I gotta pull it back up here. I scrolled past it. It's one of those earlier out Pokemon that looks like the little grasshopper that evolves into like the little mech looking thing. That thing's so cool.
Oh, Lokix.
Oh, that thing
Yeah,
does
yeah.
look.
Lokix
That
is
thing's so
cool.
cool.
Lokix is really cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
caught
remember
him just
seeing
as a
that
little
shit.
filler Pokemon, and I caught him as a little filler Pokemon in my second run, and I've like really grown to love him. He's definitely a permanent member now. But yeah, that's
Oh,
about it for
yeah.
me. I mean, I
How can I
love
forget?
Pokemon.
Annihilate, bro.
Annihilate?
Annihilate is
bro.
insane.
What?
True. This is the hardest
Dude.
Pokemon they've put out like ever.
That and the Bisharp evolution. I don't know the name of that thing.
That's King
Those
Gambit.
go so hard.
King Gambit. That's the name of Bishop.
Some of the rawest Pokemon they've ever made.
I love these I love Pokemon when they have like a different generation Evo and they're like sick. It's always great.
Yeah, they did good this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it couldn't be Dunsparce fans, but I think it's funny though. I do think it's hilarious.
That's the point. I think that's
Yeah,
the point. I think the
they
point
do.
was
I
to be
think they do.
silly.
Yeah,
Da-dun.
Dunsparce.
If it evolves again, will it be da-da-dun?
Yeah,
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
They gotta get a whole song in there.
I hope in the anime, like he just goes Dunsparce.
What's okay, so for me, I'm trying to look for the name on. Now, I know the name. I'm just there it is. Okay. Glamora. I really like Glamora's.
Oh, true.
Glamora's look is really cool. I love it's just a poison rock flower. And Toxic Spike setup. Free Toxic Spike setup.
That's disgusting.
That's great.
I wish the champion knew that.
Yeah,
I've done this.
last Pokemon it used for me. I don't know.
Yeah, that was so bad. I don't. She's like, I'm utterly incapable of holding back, and then sends out a first
Go.
Pokemon last, and then fucking sends out go. Like, all right, yeah.
It's like
Yeah, I have that image. I have the image saved. I'm utterly incapable of holding back. It's a go.
I said this. I said this to you guys, but it's she's called La Primera, which is the first, and I'm sure that's why she's the champ because she's the. No,
Yeah,
she fought nobody to get to her position.
She happened to beat the Elite Four by accident. All right, well, you're the champion now. Woohoo!
Yeah, she led with that Pokemon by accident one time, and then she won.
Yeah. This is definitely like a half. It's half unpopular because I'm sure people do like it, but I like Quaquaval. Like I like Quaxly's final evolution. I think it's great.
I love that thing. I think it's hilarious.
It's the best. I think it's great. It's fucking funny and it's fantastic. And if you give it Mox, its hidden ability is Moxie. So if you just keep hitting people with the speed up move, which is its signature, then you're just
that shit is broken.
boosting speed and attack, and it's just great. That's fantastic.
They need to fucking rely. The really cool thing they did with a lot of the Pokemon this generation is they gave all of them a purpose. They're like they all have some sort of move or some sort of ability that is like, oh, I should use them for this.
Yeah, too bad the trainer doesn't. The champion doesn't know that, but yeah.
Yeah, too bad.
Let me see. The fucking Flittle and Espathra. The ostrich.
Oh, true.
The ostrich Pokemon.
Yeah, that one ultimately got
that thing was crazy.
Yeah, it ultimately got benched for me on my first run, but I did use it for a good little while.
Yeah, me too. It did get benched for me, but I used it for a while because it was just. Oh my god! I didn't use this Pokemon, but I love this Pokemon. Scovillain.
Yo, Scovillain is crazy.
Scovillain does look sick.
Oh god, I love.
And we finally got our grass fire type.
Yeah, finally got the grass fire.
It's
like perfect, like peppers. Like
yeah.
They couldn't have executed that better.
That's the best thing.
Yeah, they kind of cooked.
Oh, what's the God, these are great, but those three were those are pretty much. Oh,
I like
also,
the sushi Pokemon.
You already mentioned Tinkaton.
Yeah, the sushi.
Yeah, the sushi Pokemon. Yeah, sushi Pokemon's great.
I like
I'm going to ask you guys' opinion because I feel like it's popular for me not to like it too much, but I don't know if it. I don't know. The pseudo legendary this time around.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't. That's one of the like.
Oh yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he's that's all right. He's a pass.
He's not bad. Yeah, like he's alright.
I don't like him. I don't like him. And his final evolution isn't like fantastic. I saw someone on Twitter.com say that his final evolution is like a big glow up, and I just kind of like. This is. Yeah, this is why I don't listen to your opinions because.
That's
not a glow up. That is not a glow up.
I use him in my Scarlet one. It's not. He's not. I mean, he's a pseudo legendary. He's strong, but he's just not.
Yeah, I'm sure he's good. You know.
Yeah.
He's not the real pseudo of the gen. Palufin.
Really?
Yeah, but
doesn't it like actually have pseudo sets?
That shit. Yeah.
I want to look at. Let me look at the.
They banned him on Smogon.
Yeah. Let me look at the base stats for what Palafin. That's a great.
They have a better combo. Nintendo games and banning things people like.
That's a fantastic name, by the way. What is Citizen or something like Finizen and
yeah, it's Finizen.
Yeah, those are hilarious. That's hilarious. That's a great name. I don't know who writes the names for these, but they're fantastic.
No, yeah, this generation they were like, yeah, we're not even gonna sugarcoat it. We're going straight for the pun.
Yeah.
We're going straight for it.
Let me see the stats for. It's actually the stats are 457 base stats. For pseudo legendaries, it's 600.
600 exactly. I had a little more than that.
Well,
I think when it transforms, it gets more.
Oh, you know what? You may be right. Let me. Oh yeah, no, you're right. It's because I didn't scroll down. I'm sorry. The zero form is 457, but the hero form is 650.
Yeah.
So it is more. It is more. So yeah.
That's well.
He gets Jet Punch, which is like a base 60 priority. So you're just OHKOing, going first. Now they nerfed, like, obviously the quote unquote nerf is the fact that you have to switch it out and switch it back in.
Yeah, but that's why they give you flip turn.
Yeah, but then you have flip turn, exactly. You lead, flip turn out.
Then come back later.
Right, you can send in a tank or something. Yeah, swapping on a prediction and it's over.
Who else is?
Now there are some Pokemon I actually still haven't seen. I haven't seen all of the future variant Pokemon, and I haven't seen any of the legendary, the extra legendaries.
I haven't seen any of them either because I'm still. It has to do with the sword. I haven't looked up any guides or anything. I'm sure it's like because I've been collecting.
I think it's
swords.
the things on the ground.
Yeah, the swords. I think they're swords, right? I'm not remembering.
I think they just call them stakes.
I think they're called stakes.
But I saw one of the locks come off the door. Oh, I found a third door, like you know, me, Chris.
There should be 4 of them.
The pink and yellow. I found the blue door. I found the blue door.
Yeah, they all glow a specific color coordinating to the door. You said you unlocked one? No?
No, one of the locks came off. You know how it's 4 locks and like they're chains?
Oh, there's 4 locks. Interesting.
One of the little locks on the bottom left came off or something.
So, I wonder how you get in there. Actually, I haven't looked that up either.
I haven't looked it.
So
I don't want to. I really don't want to look at it. I want to figure this out.
It's probably just. Isn't it just getting all the stakes and then I imagine all the locks?
I think that's what I thought it would be.
Yeah, but like only one has come off, and like I've been collecting a lot of these stakes because I've been finding them. So unless there's like 20 stakes a door, then I don't know.
I thought there's only 4 per door.
No, because
That's what I thought.
I'm pretty sure I collected like 4 already, and then only 1 lock came off. May have to collect all of them. I don't know.
Maybe you need all 4 open up. That's a little weird, but sure. It is cool that there are legendaries in the game again. It's been a while since we had that.
Yeah, what do you mean you don't like the mystery gift legend? Getting legendaries like that?
Yeah. I don't want to go to GameStop and get my my legends. No, I don't.
I don't think you have to go to. You haven't had to go to GameStop in a while.
And I think they discontinued it too. I don't think they're doing that anymore.
We talked about Masquerada and Quaquaval, but we didn't talk about Skeledirge. Which is,
I love that Pokemon too.
Yeah, I think objectively he's the coolest. I just personally prefer the grass type.
It's super cool.
I actually prefer the water type. I still do. I that's just me. The grass type is sick as fuck though. The grass type is super sick. Love that.
I think they're all sick. They're all cool.
I think it's cool that we all prefer a different one. I think it's been a while since we've done that.
Yeah. I'm gonna be. This is like, it's not unpopular really. I don't think it's unpopular, but Lechonk isn't all that, and I think I'm okay to say that.
He never was, yeah.
But
not agree with that.
Yeah. And Lechonk's evolution are even less so. All that.
I'm gonna leave that oink alone. Get that thing out of here.
Do people really? I didn't know people like that thing. Okay.
Well, on Twitter.
Well, it was pre-release. It was like
everyone was blowing up about Lechonk. You remember like when the 3, like Palmy, Lechonk, and Smoliv were like introduced, and then like everyone was like, "Oh my God, Lechonk! The name is Chonk. I love that." But
I vaguely remember. I don't know. I was not paying attention to a single thing.
Good for you.
Right, and me too, bro. To my benefit, I super love this game.
Yeah.
All the mystery.
But yeah, that was I actually evolved. I had a Smoliv, and I evolved Smoliv to Arboliva. I know it's Arbol because that's tree in Spanish, but I don't know how. Arboliva, which is the final evolution of Smoliv. And then like I just kind of like replaced it with what's the name of it again? See, I know these Pokemon because I use them, but I don't know why the names are.
I don't know the name of any of them unless it's like really easy.
Bramblegast. The Bramblin and Bramblegast.
Oh, the
Tumbleweed.
Oh, the Tumbleweed.
Yeah. I use it. I love ghost types. It's a good ghost type. I love my ghost type.
Yo, actually, some disappointing Pokemon. Wiglet. some ass.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm sorry, miss me. Miss me with that
Wiglet
one.
sucks. I still love how it looks, but I used it and I was like, this thing is fodder.
Hey,
Like,
Mike, remember
oh
yours?
my god.
Toad School and Toad Scroll.
Bro, that thing sucks.
Nah, you see, I had one of those on my final team and it was putting in work, so I don't know.
That thing sucks.
So I don't know.
Motherfucker is useless.
If you evolved it, it would have been good.
Huh? Who has time for that?
Mans doesn't have
How do you?
Earthquake though.
You just level up to 30.
Yeah, I think it's just level 30. Yeah.
Too late now.
You can't get it to level 30. It's too hard.
Yeah.
You know, since there's no scaling in the game, right? Like, you know, you just can't do it.
Oh, there will be soon. I'm waiting for the mods to fix it.
This is super. I know this is a super unpopular like opinion because I've seen people, but I'm not in love, and I don't really like too much the ghost dog. I don't like it. I don't hate it. I just don't like it.
Ghost dog?
Yeah,
Oh, the little dog thing?
yeah. I like the fairy one and the dark one more than this one. Like
That shit's banned. Ghost dog is gone. I like, yeah, the one that Arvin has is cool.
yeah, that one's cool.
I don't really hate them though. I like them.
I don't hate them. I just don't. They're not for me. You know, that's just.
Maybe if the burnt dog was fire type, maybe I would have used it.
Okay, here's a disappointing one for me. The Spidops, the evolution to like the Tarantula. You know, the little like
Or what?
the spider that's like has a big
Oh.
like ball of
Yeah, the little ball thing.
yeah. I don't really like this.
Spidops looks raw, but I'm sure it's not anything cool.
I don't think it looks raw either. I don't know about that. I don't know. The limbs look too like. No.
Like seeing it in the wild for the first time was cool as shit. I was like, whoa, what is that?
Some of these, you know, you need because you haven't seen the Michael. Have you seen the future forms of the Paradox Pokemon?
Seen a couple of them, yeah.
Oh, man. Like I just want to say man. I don't want to because Chris is
What?
the moth is the coolest thing I've seen.
Are they the same? They're not. No, they're not the same.
They're not the
Like
same.
there's there's different ones for each one.
Some are the same.
Some are the same.
Some are the same.
Yeah, there's some are.
You can say the ones that are the same.
The moth.
I think that's just
Volcarona's-
I think that's just Donphan.
Yeah. So Volcarona has a
Future
future
form,
too.
But not all the ones from past and future have a form.
Which is weird because
Some of them do. Some of them. Don't.
'cause,
But Volcarona's
like we justified Donphan because Donphan's a Titan, but like Volcarona, I guess it's just like Volcarona.
Volcarona's sick.
Donphan
Future
does look sick.
Volcarona is sick as fuck. I love that.
You know, on the topic of future and past, these future and past Pokemon, I think it's very easy to tell with that is like because most of the ones that I've just seen on the Bird app have been just like robots. Are they all robots?
Yes.
Is everybody a
Yeah,
robot?
they're all robots.
Weird.
Yeah, the past Pokemon win in design for sure.
Yeah, the past Pokemon are. I think my crackhead theory. Listen up, guys. I think Scarlet was made first, and then they just copied and pasted. This is like the first time that you can legitimately tell which version was made first. I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Scarlet was like the base.
If they made Scarlet first, then why can you control better in Violet?
True.
What? Because it's just a bike, and
That's
not
just
like
crazy.
not a
That's just
Pokemon.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. Why are they not the
So
same?
I think they just copied the bike, bike controls.
Well, the explanation is that they're not. They're robots and not because they describe it as cybernetic enhancement rather than being just robots.
Genetically enhanced. That's kind of fire.
Cybernetic, which is like essentially prosthetics that they get accustomed to. They're still Pokemon. It's just they have like robot prosthetics and stuff.
It's weird. You think these are hints of future Legends games? That's cap. But
Yeah.
just for the discussion.
No, but
No.
no. I will say so. Okay, so I'm assuming that the story is exactly. Now we can move on to the story. Because we're already kind
Well,
of.
we're not going to talk about the fact. Oh, actually, never mind. I guess we can mention this right here. So you can go right ahead.
I want to mention just already jumping to the end. I know it's kind of crazy, but so since you guys played Scarlet too, so Sada, she has an AI in that game, right?
Yeah.
Does that not that doesn't really make too much sense to me. Because that's not really a past. It just the Violet makes more sense because an AI is like a future thing, and robots are a future thing. So like it doesn't make as much sense to me that the past woman doesn't.
It's not like she's from the past, though.
Yeah, but she's
Time
not.
travel is a future thing too.
Yeah, but AI and like the enhancements are from the future. Like the way that the thing works is from. The
Well,
future.
they were doing some crazy shit in the what is it? In the zone, what is that shit called? Area Zero. Like Area Zero is just different. Like I think that is the.
Yeah, I'm just it makes a little more sense in Violet to me because it just works, I guess, to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sick either way. It's cool. I guess it's a little like I should have learned better, but the way that he was talking, I kind of assumed that we're gonna fight him, and then as soon as I thought that thought, I was like, no, we're not. Because by fight him, I mean like battle like him, like the AI, not Pokemon.
Oh, I don't know about all that. Yeah, I didn't think about that. No, I learned better.
Yeah, that's why the second that thought came, with Lusamine and the fusion her fusion with like Nihilego. I know better. I just thought it'd be cool, kinda. Yeah. Michael. What did you think of the that AI boss fight?
It was crazy the first time. I thought it was like one of the best executed things they've done this so far. Because like, the whole time, especially the champion, you buttered her up like nothing. It was just wiping the floor with her. And you get to this final boss, and your guard is down. You're like, whatever, this game is too easy. And you start fighting this girl with 6 whole Pokemon that are pretty strong, and you have no idea what they're weak to. You have no idea what they're even like. Like you see the name, and you're like, what the hell do I expect? Flutter Moon? What? so it's basically just like it's like I think it's really cool how you're supposed to basically just like be like, oh,
cool.
I guess I'll just guess at what I'm supposed to do here. I barely,
especially
barely
because you haven't.
by.
Yeah, you definitely haven't seen for both Scarlet and Violet, because you haven't seen like some of these, so you don't know anything about what move is about to hit you. I mean,
this guy said.
Like
Howling Moon or some shit. And I was like, what the hell?
or like what you can do to it, because like quality of life, it tells you like if it's effective or not. But not for things that you haven't seen before. So now you go in and like. Oh, by the way, to corroborate. Is that the word? Corroborate?
I think so.
What you guys said about Scarlet was designed first, and I really hate how the naming conventions for the future Pokemon are just Iron and then blank. I hate that. I really hate that. I think it's really stupid, actually.
The past Pokemon are also better about that.
Now,
like for example, like the Donphan is Great Tusk, and the Volcarona is Slitherwing.
Yeah.
So Scarlet got better ones there.
And then Iron
Yeah, Iron
Iron
Threads.
Shreds and
that's what
Iron Shreds and Iron Moth, and it's like, okay. Now that I'm looking at your you know, the past forms, they do. I think what makes them cooler or like better designed is that they have to make them different. But like with the future ones, that's really just what can I turn into a robot part rather.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird.
But the past ones are like completely different designs because they have to be because it's the past, you know.
I just want to know, while you're on that page, take a look at Slitherwing. Tell me what about that is fighting.
Well, it's horns. You want just give it to the horns, you know?
Yeah. They were like, I think the other big thing I wanted to mention, there is such a type imbalance in this game. Like out of all the new Pokemon, they loved ghosts, they loved fairies, and they loved fighting types. There were like infinite fighting types in this game.
I'm a little sick of it, actually.
Like I think it was like Komala. I wanted to catch one, and then the first thought in my head was, wait,
This is
every
a
fucking
normal
Pokemon
type
in this game ever is every Pokemon in this fucking game is a fighting type. I don't want to bring a normal type.
Yeah, Kamal, like, yeah, especially like Smoliv, which is grass normal, so I'm already opening myself up to like the brunt of this game. Like, that's great. So I had to replace her with like grass ghost because like fighting types can't hit me now. You know what, maybe that's the benefit of having 2 ghost types on the team, because now you know, like, fighting types can't hurt you.
Yeah, with how many there are. Yeah.
It's not... I think they had so many ideas for fighting types and ghost types that they're like, oh, I think they realized later, like, oh, well, oh no.
Yeah. I mean, fighting and ghost both are some of my favorite types, so
Yes,
I wasn't complaining at first, but then like I'm thinking about like eventually when someone scales the game, I'll play the third time, and I'm thinking about like my team, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of limited here because I gotta basically play around everybody have fighting types.
Yeah, it's just not really the best thought, I guess.
It's whatever.
I mean, they're still cool. It's whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
They're still
It's
cool, so it doesn't matter. I do like that. Yeah, I do like the future designs for the Pokemon. I think they're cool. Like most of them are really cool. The only one that isn't is Donphins. Iron Treads is probably the worst one. Purely because of its the face is like the worst one.
Yeah, Iron Treads is weird. Iron Hands is kind of whatever. I don't.
Oh yeah, Iron Hands is whatever too. I'm sorry.
This one pains me to say because it's my favorite Pokemon, but like Hydreigon, they didn't change him.
Iron Jugulus.
Yeah, there's like nothing.
Have you seen him yet, or like you?
No, I'm looking at him right now.
No, but I mean, like, have you seen him in game or?
Oh no, I haven't yet. I'm only still like barely halfway through Scarlet right now. I'm taking my time with it.
He looks a little better in like moving, you know.
Good. Yeah.
He looks a little better, but and that's a fair thought, though. That's fair.
It's just like doesn't really look cool at all.
It moves a little better, but I definitely like. Some of these are just definitely like, let me make the robot version of it instead of
like actually something from the future.
You know, because the way the past works to the present is like it evolved to become a more modern or like different design. But the way the present moved to the future was like, oh, robot plating. That's it. That's what
I mean. I guess like in a very weird sense, it kind of makes sense.
It makes sense, but
like,
that doesn't mean it's cool. So
no, of course, yeah.
And
I was approaching it from the point of like, oh, this is like somebody who
design wise, yeah, I guess. But you know,
like somebody who was like, oh, I read about all these Pokemon from the past, which is our present, and I just decided to recreate the Pokemon.
Yeah,
That was my kind of thought.
it makes sense, but is it cool? Like what? It's a
Yeah.
It's a Pokemon game. It should be cool first. Makes sense later. It's cool first.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
But
Hey.
Yeah. No one
Wait,
would have.
did I miss anything cool? Did you guys talk
we're
about
just
anything
talking
cool?
about the past and
We're
present.
talking about this crazy thing in Violet where like if you catch all the future Pokemon, you get to fight Goku.
Fuck. What?
Yeah.
Wait, you can already fight Goku in the game.
Oh, yeah.
No, like actual Goku.
I guess that's a good segue.
Oh, so you didn't talk about anything? Oh, okay, sure. All right,
Well,
go
we
ahead.
only talked about like the designs of the future versus past Pokemon, really. So nothing.
I think I'll just say all the past Pokemon looked super cool.
Yeah,
So
that's
Oh,
yeah, cool.
and that's that.
Moving on. Probably unpopular opinion. Nimona is my least favorite of the three friends. I don't think she's bad. I just think she's my least
No, that's where I am.
She's my least favorite. I think she is, annoying, actually. I don't think she's terrible. I just think she's a bit much. And I don't mind, character who's really into fighting or proving herself. That's cool. But there's a moment where it's like, did you have to make her, like, obsessed with me?
It's hilarious.
It's funny.
Well, no, see, because I don't think of it as that, right? She just wants to battle anybody.
Yeah, but why does she focus on me?
Because you had the potential, bro.
That's the one thing. I think it's just
You have a fighting spirit.
You had that spirit.
because it's a little weird. I don't think she's bad for it. I just think it's a little like, okay. She's definitely like a one-note character that it's Pokemon obviously, but
I think
very one
all
note.
of them.
No, I think Arvin and Penny have more of a like thing to them.
Well, sorry, I didn't get to finish. So I would think most of the characters actually are just like one note, and then they just take that note and they just mashed it.
Yeah, but the thing
They were
is,
like,
that's for like gym leaders and stuff. And
right,
the Elite Four.
like the gym leaders.
And that's fine. Well, we'll move into that. But what we're talking about the main three right now, so I'll just... she is extremely one note, and the problem is that, like, Penny and Arvin aren't as one note. They're more, like, fleshed out for a Pokemon game. But they're more fleshed out. Like, Penny is the leader of a group of bullied kids for whatever reason, and, she's quiet. She doesn't, like, really talk to anybody because, she just had, like, she was banned for a year or something. But, as the story goes, you understand that, like, her or Cassiopeia went through something and she really cares about her friends that were all bullied, and they formed Team Star, and, like, that's more than just the shy, bullied girl. That's more than just that, because of the story. And, Arvin was a kid who, like, got abandoned by his parents and raised by a Pokemon, and he's desperately trying to heal the one, creature that was there for him his whole life. So, that's more than just the, mysterious... I don't know what his one note is. I don't know how to describe it. But it's more than that. But Nimona isn't anything but, I gotta battle everything and everybody and be the best. And that's it. There's nothing to make her more compelling than that. That's what I mean when I say that she's like the only of the three that's very one note.
I mean, that's fine. I think she's my least favorite. I think Penny's my favorite, and then Arvin is second, and then it would be Nimona.
I think.
But I love those three. I mean, they made me love them with that final section.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think that they're the...
That's peak Pokemon right there.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's a great group. I'm gonna say that it's so bad. Now that Ash won, Ash won. If we could have like that group be like the anime focus instead of like Ash, I think that'd be fine.
I didn't know anyone was bring that up. My thought process for that is that I'm pretty sure they're gonna retire Ash, but I think they're gonna do a school anime. I think they're just gonna because literally look at the game
Yeah.
and it just writes itself. I think it's just gonna be a school anime where they go to school, they
And
battle,
Pokemon exist in
and
in the
there's Pokemon, yeah, and that's just gonna be that. Because I mean that too, because as you know, the higher ups over there at the Pokemon company don't give a fuck about anyone. Even the
True.
anime is like dying. Like there's like 6 to 10 people over there. They're like killing themselves, writing, like animating and doing this thing. Because that shit, even that is rushed. So like, they're gonna make it easy on themselves, and they're like, okay, we're just gonna make a school anime.
Yeah, same
That'll be-
same set, same location. Everything's gonna be like
Exactly.
streamlined, and that's cool. I think that's cool. I'm fine with Ash being done, but I know we weren't really talking about anime, but because this kind of correlates into Pokemon, so that's the only reason I mentioned it.
Ash, my goat.
Yeah, Ash is finally like everything he wanted to be. You see, that's the thing. If they continue Ash, it won't make too much. Like, what else does he have to strive to be?
Nothing. He's the very best.
Yeah, I know, but like, if they
Excuse me.
I'm saying if they kept him, then what else could they do with him? More.
The only thing is the mascot. Like they're gonna have to keep. Someone's gonna get a Pikachu. It's not gonna be the same Pikachu, but someone's gonna get a Pikachu or an Eevee.
Well, maybe
Something marketable.
Maybe that's why the obviously not why. I said that's why, but I act like I didn't just say that. The player character for this game is like so like gender neutral, like, you know, blank slate essentially. So they could really put in one character and it's just whoever, you know.
Yeah, they might actually use the protagonist this time around for the end.
All the characters are fun. I think they're there's only like one or two like not really anything characters in this game, but you know, there always has to be like one or two, you know.
Yeah, I'll get this out the way. You know, pre-release, I was not vibing with anybody. So to come out of this game liking the characters as much as I did is crazy.
That's a win.
Like,
that's a W.
it's really
Pokemon.
crazy.
That's a W for this game.
Like, I saw Penny, I was like, get this relatable Twitter Andy off of my goddamn face. Like, and now I'm here like, yeah, you know, I think Penny's my favorite character in the game. Like, what? Like,
Yeah.
This shit is crazy.
Yeah, Penny's great. They really do make you kind of they can make you care. They make you care about her.
Oh, I love Team Star. Like the entirety, the concept, their whole story. I love that shit.
Yeah, it
It's
makes
great,
sense.
brilliant,
too.
genius.
Yeah. All their reasons for being bullied, everything, it made sense.
Well, it makes sense that they're bullied. Look at them.
No, that's not the point.
Look at that.
The gym leader and the champion looks how she does. They can't all be bullied, okay?
Bro, they got bullied. Bro. They got bullied. I mean, especially if that one girl was walking around with those boots the way she does, I definitely would have been like, "Oh no, no, no!"
Those
I would've
boots
been
are
bullied.
awful. That's the guy designed the what's I forgot his name, but you know the dark type, the guy with no, not the dark type, the
The fairy guy.
poison. No, the poison.
He's poison? I thought he was fairy.
No, the guy with the ninja mask, basically.
Oh man, that's a dude. I actually couldn't tell.
Or
I can't tell.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's yep, them. Mm-hmm.
That I'm gonna look that up really quick, okay? Just give me a second. But they're the ones that designed the like everything, apparently.
Oh, they did.
All the
Oh, wow.
outfits. So Atticus, that's his name.
Oof, we can make fun of them.
Yeah, Atticus said that he's modified the uniforms his fellow bosses were. That's why. So
Yeah, I'll bully him too.
yeah, his outfits are bad. Well, no, just the one he made for. I don't know why he hates Mela so much, but I guess he hates her because
No, she loves those boots.
makes her walk like a... She can't walk. Okay, she
She
just...
walks like a penguin.
I love Discount Guzma.
That's actually just what he looked like.
I
And
love
it bothered me a lot that he just looked like Guzma. And I'm like, why does he look like that?
I love him though. I think he's great. I love him. I think he's
Oh,
my
yeah, he's
favorite.
pretty cool.
I think he's my favorite. Of the 4, I think he's my favorite.
It's 4? 5. Okay.
5, sorry.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
so yeah, you confused me. I was like, wait, so 4? I had to count.
No, the reason is because I thought I know there was 5, but I'm like, oh, Penny, and then I kind of discounted Penny, acting like there wasn't 5. That's my fault. Yeah, they're all pretty great. I think it's funny the way. Although I gotta say, like Ortega, like the fairy type, his reason of being bullied was that he was rich or something. That's kind of like an I don't care.
You get the lore that Nemona's also rich?
Yeah, Nemona's like the daughter of like, what is it? The Rotom phone?
Yeah. The dudes that made the Rotom phones.
I don't care about all that. I just want a battle.
Yeah, she didn't even.
That's kind of base. That's great.
No, yeah. When I think me and Michael had the same turning point on Nemona, is when you're in the place. Oh God, what the Area 0? I don't know why I just keep. It's such a simple name, and I just can't. Anyway,
'cause it's
you're
so
in there, and like she gets tired, and Arvin's like, "Oh, I wouldn't take you for the one to be tired so quickly." She's like, "Yeah, well, I'm just full of surprises, aren't I?" I'm just like, "All right, yeah."
That was hilarious.
We
Yeah,
got it.
That was a good fun. That was a fun moment. But yeah, all of them have like they're all the reasons they're bullied is something. But he was bullied because he was rich, and that's kind of like I don't know about that. You know, like
I don't know if you would get bullied if you're rich.
yeah, I know that's kind of what would make you a. I probably like missed a line or something, but you know, if you're rich, yeah, I'm gonna say this: it's not because he was rich. But what the game says it's because he was rich, but it's not because he was rich. I think we all know that school kids are terrible people, and we know that, you know, the actual implication or something. But if they want to say it's because he's rich, that's a really weird reason to be bullied. That would usually get you more friends, actually. Very subtle.
Yeah, so you know
Very subtle, giving him the fairy type, by the way. Very, very, very subtle. Very, very.
when what's the? I don't get that. Can you explain that?
No.
Okay, all right. My hands are up. That no was very straightforward. My hands are up. We're gonna move on. I think. Shit, I was gonna say something. Oh, I think so. So I don't know if you saw this back pre-release, but like when that guy was one of the playtesters was leaking the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he mentioned that he cried at the game.
Oh.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So did you cry?
Oh, yeah. My Switch is broken because I cried on it so much.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. No, I did not.
Right. So I'm gonna take that and use that as a jumping point because maybe I would have teared up at some points, especially in like the Team Star, like the final like finale.
Yeah, that probably.
If the game had voice acting.
True.
It had voice acting.
True.
Shit, I mean that Team Star one, I actually they might have got me there. Like I was like, oh man,
Yeah, because
this is good.
you know, especially for a lot of people, like me, I can't invent voices for people. I'm not going to invent a voice for somebody. So whenever I read, I'm reading me. That's me. That's my voice. Like in my head, that's my voice. So, you know, it's not as easy to connect if I don't hear like the delivery of lines, the way like, you know, the lines themselves. If you don't hear it, it's not as it's not as close of a connection visually. If you're reading a book, it's different, but when you read subtitles of a non-voice thing, then it's kind of like it's different.
It gets real bad when they're in those like those rendered cutscenes, and their characters are talking, and you just got text on the screen moving by itself, and it's just like, oof, just pure silence. That is,
and then the
that
credits
is not a good look.
The credits has a human voice in it, and then
the credits has a human voice. Who was it?
It's Ed Sheeran.
Who?
Ed Sheeran. He's a singer.
Who is that?
Oh. Who is that?
Yeah.
No. True.
You mean
True. Who is that?
Wait, you mean the guy that was singing at the end of the game?
Yes.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, that's
the vocal? Okay.
He's do you remember
that's the guy? That was a jump scare.
Who did the Yeah, you didn't expect to hear a human voice in a Pokemon game.
Yeah, I didn't expect to hear voices. Yeah. So that was a real jump scare.
Game would have been so much cooler if it really would have been like fantastic.
Maybe not. I was gonna say Gen 10, right? Gen 11, because Gen 10 is gonna be on Switch 2. They're gonna have to relearn the software again. So
true.
So we're gonna have to wait till Gen 11 before they actually get used to the software and they can make a decent game on the console. It is what it is. It's unfortunate.
But what else was I gonna say? I feel like oh right, I want to go back to Arvin. I know we just I think a lot of characters in this game and the story itself kind of brushed past too much. That his parents were absent. I know this is a Pokemon game, and I'm not expecting the most expert.
His parents were absent for like 2 years or so.
No.
All right.
No, they were absent for a pretty long. I would think it was a pretty long time because he said something like he was basically like he had to take care of Mabos Steve. Like for what? I have to remember.
He had to take I remember he talked about his parents. That's so stupid. One professor next time. Thanks.
Oh no! It was his entire life because it's like I looked up it again. As a son of the professor, he never saw them in his life because of their devotion to their work. So basically, he was raised by the dog. Okay.
So he just raised himself.
Yeah, he raised himself with the dog. So.
I mean.
And then
I don't
later,
think anyone knows though.
He says it. He literally.
I mean, yeah, but nobody knows. He knows. He tells you. Nobody. You mean the characters that he tells it to at the very end of the game?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because they're all like, "Oh wow, your parents are great. Parents are fantastic."
No, they said your parents suck.
No, they don't. They're like, "I'm sure your parents No, they say it slightly, but at the end, when the AI is defeated, then they're just like, you know what? Your parents, I bet they did something really cool. Good for them. They're finding happiness or whatever. And then he's just kind of like, yeah. And
I think their parents are fucking crazy.
His parents are awful.
Because
Turo and Sada are terrible people.
When you get to that final part and that final the final line of defense or whatever, and then when the AI is like, yo, so he was like, damn, they really only cared about the research, and I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then but they kind of compliment the professors at the end with the kind of a at least they were happy,
right? Because apparently they cared, but not really. It's who knows? It's not. They didn't go too deep into that. I'm sure they didn't even make the last section. I'm sure they passed it off to my goats. So I don't. Who knows, man? That shit. It was it's super good, but it's a little rushed too.
I don't think that his moment of peace is that good because it's like, oh, they were always proud of you. Like, bitch, you didn't see him at all. How are you proud of him? For what? Existing?
They watched him on the television.
I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. They're bad parents. They don't earn. Sada and Turo are terrible people. They're probably the worst characters in this. The worst characters in this game.
They're not even characters though.
Yeah, I know. But for what little we know about them, they're the worst characters in this game.
And DLC about to go fucking stupid.
Arvin deserved better. I love Arvin. Penny is
pretty good.
Arvin's is probably my second favorite too. It's like really close between him and Penny.
Arvin's great.
It's pretty close between them. It's pretty funny because the way he starts is pretty. It's so weird. It's so like not what he's like at all.
He has such a very bad
intro, like
first impression.
It's nothing.
Just like Penny, it's like okay, yeah.
But then they turn great. But the way like Arvin's just like, hey, fuck off, get the fuck out of here. And then later he's like, hey, buddy, we'll get through this. Like,
I think he just doesn't like Nimona.
True.
I think that's just what it is.
True. Yeah, him and Nimona are kind of like at odds, but at least we're all friends at the end. We're all like a good group of misfits.
Kinda. Dude, Penny, it's more like Penny trying to hold down the fort. It's like everybody's the fucking idiot here. Can they?
Yeah, Penny's the one smart one. It's like what was the comparison I was thinking of? Oh, I don't. It's fucking.
Don't say it.
Yeah. I think you know exactly what I meant. I won't mention it because you already mentioned that. Even inadvertently, but you.
No, I will mention it though because how are you feeling about the social links in the game?
What do they do?
All you do is get extra dialogue. As far as I know, you just get extra dialogue with the.
You don't get anything, but
they have like a little quest. Some people give you like you get a Pokemon from the.
I've seen the Pokemon that you get after you do every. I'm assuming that's after everything though, not just one link.
No, I thought you get it from the biology, the language guy, right? He gives you a Pokemon.
Are we just not gonna say the Pokemon? I think we all know the Pokemon.
Yeah, it's just Meow.
Yeah, it's just Meow. It's like Galarian Meow.
It's Galarian Meow. Do you need it for per something?
Berserker.
There we go.
I didn't even play that, and I know it.
Yeah. I stopped caring after Gen 7. It's just
Pokemon. I'm pretty good at Pokemon names after a while. I try to remember a lot of them. But yeah, social links are fantastic. I love social links. I love when social links mean nothing in terms of gameplay. I love that. I love when they're just flavor text that actually don't amount to anything. That's the best thing ever. I love when games waste time with that and not something else. That's I love that.
Any loyal fans of the podcast will just know I'm the guy.
He is that guy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I covered everything here. I mean, I didn't mention the multiplayer is kind of cool. They can, they're still good. They can go some work. I'll take my L and just writing it off immediately.
It's cool to be with people, and it's cool that you can see the Pokemon when you're with them and everything from the other game. That's cool, but it's not anything different than what we thought. It's just really it's
in practice. It's just better than.
Yeah, it just
what it is than what I thought it would just be.
It's just better than you thought. I don't think it's all that still, but
right. But I'll just take my L.
I don't know if you should take the L. Just because you think it's cool, It's still nothing different than what you said. It's just the way you feel about it is different.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna maintain that it's still like not that great. It's fine. I just don't think it's all that, and I
think it's fine, right? Let me battle anywhere.
Yeah, no, that's when it'll mean something. I think that if we could just battle wherever and in the place, like, you know what I mean, like, wherever we are, I think that would actually make it cool. But because you don't, then that's kind of like, okay.
Let me click on a person and just let me pull up a menu next to them or something. Like, just let me just be like, hey, you, and then I can just battle you or trade.
Let's both
something.
throw out our Pokemon at each other, and then that means the battle starts.
Isn't that Pixelmon? Doesn't Pixelmon do that?
I don't know. I haven't played Minecraft in a long time.
Minecraft.
Yeah, Pixelmon. That's where it's.
Nope, completely different.
Oh, yep.
I want to say I think the legendary Pokemon are super cool. If we were talking about Pokemon, I never got to drop into the legendary Pokemon. I mean, I specifically like the Scarlet one more, which is Koraidon.
I actually like Miraidon more. I think Miraidon's cooler.
Right, but him just being like, I guess it's because like me playing through Scarlet.
You think he's just a bike?
It's like
it's essentially
he's just like
a robot bike, and that's nothing.
Yeah, he is just a bike to me, honestly. But I mean, like in the Miraidon, he like animates more like an actual animal. But I guess that is also part of like what they're going for. So like I don't know. Either way, I like Miraidon, and I like both of them though. So they're cool.
Yeah, they're both cool. Do you want to say anything?
Did you enjoy your first?
I definitely like the other one more. What's it called? Koraidon more. Yeah, I don't really care about the bike thing. Although maybe it would have been different if I played Violet first. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking.
What are you gonna say? Did I enjoy what?
I was saying.
No, Chris.
Enjoyed.
Like,
what? Oh.
Yeah, Chris. He's like, did I enjoy
wait, what were you gonna say, Michael? No, go right ahead. I have my points written down.
I was gonna repeat myself.
Oh, okay. Did you guys enjoy the first open world Pokemon game?
Yeah.
First.
Yeah, I mean it was. That's what it is.
What about Legends Arceus?
Is Arceus because Arceus isn't a traditional like Pokemon?
Yeah, but it's a mainline Pokemon.
Do they count it as that?
Yeah, they do.
Oh well. Yeah, but it's not like.
Yeah, but it's not. I know what you mean, but
either way, though, I'm still correct because there are loading screens in Arceus. You can't it's not like you can't just go from one place to the other place. Just walk it, and you can in Scarlet Violet. So it's actually the first open world Pokemon game.
They load the entire map
at
once.
True. Yeah, because they load the entire map. I think they shouldn't probably do that though. They should probably dial it back and just keep it like Monster Hunter.
Or maybe I don't have to. Maybe I don't load something on the opposite end.
Yeah, I mean that too, but I don't. That might be too high. That might be too high above the pay grade. So,
maybe a fog that I can't see from that's so far that it wouldn't matter. I don't know. There's definitely smarter ways to do this.
Right. One day the Pokemon will stop popping in. One day.
Fading.
Bro, it's not even the popping is the worst part. It's these damn microscopic 1 millimeter Pokemon you run into because you can't even fucking see them.
You can't even see them.
That shit pisses me off.
I love the attention to detail of scaling, but there has to be a way to mitigate that.
Yeah, these Pokemon need to start holding flashlights.
They gotta outline them or something.
Yeah.
But that's I didn't bring this up. I mean, it's not. We're not going to talk about this for even more than 2 seconds. But
that's fine. Just bring it up.
The arts, the art style, I actually don't like.
I don't like.
This is a personal thing.
No,
though.
I don't like.
This is just.
I don't.
This is just a personal thing. I actually don't like it. That's just me. I don't know. I like how Arceus looked better. I like how Sword and Shield looked better, and I like how Let's Go looked better. So I don't know.
I gotta say, and I really, really like art style. And by art style, do you also mean design, character designs and stuff, or do you mean
no, that's no. I just mean how the game just looks, how it presents itself.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fair. I actually think this is a suit. I don't know how popular or unpopular. This is most of these characters are designed awful. I don't like how a lot of these characters look. Like, I care more about them from, like, what they say, but then, like, the look of them for a lot is just... I can't... It's not... Who, like, really looked... A lot of these team, like, star, like, bosses, like, they look away, and then I just kind of... Why do they look the way they look?
I hated a lot of them. I hated a lot of them at first, but at the end, when I finished the game, I was like, okay, I'm
I
neutral.
didn't
by
really.
by
right.
the end, I
I
tolerate.
didn't really
They're
care.
more tolerable than like I don't like it, but I still think that other generations have had better looking trainers and better looking like designs
Yeah,
of a lot
definitely.
of things.
Yeah.
But you know,
The good thing that's not like that wasn't the focus clearly this generation.
Yeah, that's
that
not-
was not their focus this generation, which is can we keep doing that? Yes. Next generation, let's not focus on the humans. Let's keep the Pokemon. Yes. That's why we play the game.
true. Yeah, that's 100% true. Yeah.
I mean, I guess since we're still on this quote unquote art style topic, I think the best part of the art style is that it makes the Pokemon themselves look great. Like all of the Pokemon look really like good.
Yeah.
And I didn't know why they looked good until some dude on Twitter told me that they all have textures. And I didn't realize that. I was like, oh shit, they do. Like
You didn't
they're all
realize they have textures? That was like a big...
I didn't realize why they looked that good. And I was like, what? It
Yeah,
was
but
'cause
we
they
knew-
actually just had textures.
We knew that since like the first trailer where we saw Pokemon.
That's not what I was thinking about, bro. I just thought, like, damn, the Pokemon looked great. Damn, I didn't think about why they looked good.
Yeah, but I think people were talking about... Oh, whatever. I don't know.
No, I didn't see any of that.
Okay, well... Yeah,
I'm bobbing and weaving.
the textures were great, though. Yeah, tacking textures to them actually made them look not like plastic toys.
Right.
It's great.
Except for the ones that need to look like plastic toys.
Yeah, but then that they still have a texture on them too, so they're shiny. They have like a little shine to them, the way that plastic looks. So yeah, cool.
Speaking of shiny, I think that's probably the L of the Pokemon designs. A lot of these shinies look awful.
Oh,
Really,
yeah.
really bad.
So only
Let me show you one of them. What are these like not even shiny?
Armor Rouge and and Cerulege.
I saw that. I saw that today.
Their
That's so funny.
shinies that's
That's actually so toxic. So
well, I mean,
toxic that
you're
they
not gonna
did that.
find a wild Armor Rouge, and
Right.
But what's the?
But you can barely tell the little one.
Actually, I haven't seen him. I'm gonna look at him really quick because I haven't seen. Yeah, the little one is just eyes too. So yeah, blue eyes, cool. Thanks.
It's so toxic. It's so toxic, bro. They're villains for that. Hello?
That's
How? Oh, is it
What's
the
the difference?
bag?
What's the difference?
Actually, wait. Show me the other one. I can tell you. I can probably tell you the difference if you show. Oh, okay. Here we go.
I'm gonna go to him right now. Actually, I'm sorry.
What's the difference?
What's the eyes?
It's the eyes with like their little lines, but like hello? There's like nothing different.
I have to find. No, there he is.
Bro, this Pokemon got immense swag, by the way.
I love this Pokemon. He surfs. It's
He's actually got all kinds of swag. I like it.
Did you see how the Bisharp evolution moves around?
yeah. He's just
he just like floats around like he's in a fucking go-kart or something.
Wait, no way. Like a Frieza pod? That's kind of fire.
Like, he's not like in it, but he just sits around like he is in one.
he's
so
like
funny.
he's like crisscross like sitting and then just
Oh, he
float.
like
floats
meditates around.
Yeah, he
just floats
Holy
around.
shit.
It's so cool.
It's so funny.
It's cool.
It's so funny.
It's great.
I laugh every time I say it.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to tell the difference between that.
Yeah, a lot of the shinies.
You see,
I mean, I'm not a shiny hunter, so like, I don't...
yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
it's just nice seeing a shiny, but like some of these are just. Cool.
Shout outs to the colorblind shiny hunters, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
since they don't
Because
indicate
they don't even get like in this game especially, they don't even get like an
Indicator.
overworld
indicator.
indicator. Yeah, it's just pop.
You just have
There
to
he
see
is.
it. You just have to be able to like, oh, that looks like a different color. Okay.
Yeah, good luck to them.
You see, what makes it worse is that, man, you gotta know these people rush, because, like, the shinies are picked now, so. They really pick these as shinies. That was their...
Oh, like they specifically make them? Right.
Yeah, because
instead of doing, like, an algorithm?
Gen 1 to 5, they had to, they used an algorithm to, like, create the shiny colors based on palettes, to switch, like, pixel colors.
They can still do that.
I guess. I don't know why they
Never
don't.
mind.
I don't know. That's what I heard.
Yeah, whatever.
So.
Yeah, 65 Lily models. Right.
See, it's only good when they.
I'll never not be.
Like, some of these shinies are, like, actually, like, different, and that's great. But some of them are just fade.
Yeah, when they take the time to do that. I mean, shinies are like, that's probably the last thing they ever think of in development. They're like, oh, right, we gotta do shiny Pokemon.
Yeah, but sometimes you just...
Because it doesn't really matter in gameplay, so, like, it's probably, like, super, super, super low priority.
Yeah, but, man... How many shinies do you guys have? Now we're talking about shinies.
Violet, I didn't get any. Scarlet, I found a shiny Espeon just walking around Area 0.
It's very popped. It's green.
Yeah, I told Chris I thought my game glitched. I thought, like, the texture didn't load or something. I was like, what the hell? I was dying laughing.
It's so funny.
Oh wait, that's shiny.
It's so funny that's like an actual thought that went like that's like yeah, that makes sense that the game glitched and
the first thing.
That's literally the whole word. I was like, wait, game glitch? Hello? What is that? Oh, it's shiny.
While the game didn't glitch.
Yeah, because and that's half the reason, because there's no indication or anything, right? If he looked at it and it just went like or something, like he would have been like, oh, that's a shiny, and not thought if it was a glitch. Yeah, but
we've done this just before in overworld Pokemon, like so.
Yeah, we did this in Arceus. You know, they also should have brought back in Arceus. Let me walk around in the battle, bro.
Let me leave. Let me just walk away from battle. Thanks. Maybe I shouldn't have to like not run away. Oh, apparently.
No, I understand.
I didn't know this. I didn't know this, but apparently you can forfeit trainer battles. I didn't know.
If you run, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I realized that run was an option. Normally, it's just grayed out in every Pokemon game.
No, if you select it, it's like you can't run from a trainer battle. But now you can just leave. I didn't know that.
You can?
I saw it on Twitter, like, that you can do that. I didn't... You can just leave trainer battles.
I think that's kind of good, though.
You give money to them, though, because you forfeit.
I mean...
Oh, there's a penalty? That's good. Yeah, I think that's fine.
I mean... In past games, I'd agree, but like in this game specifically, where it's not like you're forced to fight anyone, you should just stick to your guns and talk to them in the first place.
Right, you are not forced to fight anybody.
I guess it's probably because they thought of the guy who level 20.
Listen, man, little Timmy,
level 50 area.
Yeah,
little Timmy he's in the snow area. He fought a trainer
with level 50 Pokemon, and he's only at level 10.
Dude, his fucking. His Lechonk can't handle it. Like, he's got to go.
Yeah, I feel for little Timmy. I was jump scared by a level 75 Dragonite. Like, I was like still level 40s. I was like, whoa.
Let me show you Quaquavel's shiny and tell me that it's not just like a filter was put on this. Please. Let me put this in.
Filter?
Yeah, like a fade filter or something.
Oh, at least you can tell. She's
but like, look at it.
It doesn't look like it's just like someone took a picture of like a low quality camera or something.
I just washed him out a little bit.
Yeah, you got some.
Yeah, that's why. I just think that's funny. Like, at least you can.
Yeah, maybe he was dirty before. Now he's clean.
Yeah.
Before and after OxyClean.
All right. Alright, I think this one's a good discussion point as well. Look at this. Tell me what you think of this.
What is it?
This
we only have
unused types.
All the combinations that we still don't have.
Normal ice is an L for this.
Damn, they knocked it down.
Normal ice is an L, like, instantly. Like, whoever gets that, just...
Could you imagine in this region if they made a normal ice? Dead. That's the dead.
That should have been the legend.
That thing is, like, super dead.
I wish we had a fire fairy.
Fire
I
Fairy
mean,
would
they
go
already
hard.
they missed their chance, bro. That cooked dog was Fire Fairy. It was right there.
Yeah, it was over right there, but no.
Isn't it just fairy? That's whack.
It's pure fairy, yeah.
Bro, and it has that ability that like it eats fire type moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know, but I think the terrorization thing is cool. Like I like the concept behind it. Is it as cool as like Mega Evolutions or Dynamaxing? No,
No.
but I think I like the concept behind it at least. That being said, it is very evident how a lot of Pokemon of the this new generation have been shafted because of them taking it into consideration, paralyzing. I think the amount of mono-type Pokemon we got is probably a lot higher than usual, proportionally.
Yeah, because of the
Yeah, probably.
because we didn't want to give them like 3 stab moves.
And I think
Right,
that's the
I mean-
mechanic.
What's funny is that's really only gonna matter for the next 3 years, because then we're gonna go to Gen 10 with
And
a new
this will be
gimmick,
gone,
and
so-
this isn't gonna matter. So like,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
they,
a weird.
they weren't thinking that far.
That's a weird.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
kind of.
one game we're gonna get everything in one, and it's gonna be a clusterfuck.
Could you?
Listen, bro. Listen.
Go
Game
on.
Freak, small indie company. Every time everyone gets upset on Twitter, they think, "Oh, these are the last games. Nobody's gonna buy our games anymore." Everyone's upset on Twitter, so they have to make their games as if that's the last one. All right, that's how it is when you're a Game Freak employee.
I'm gonna bring this up, Michael. Because we talked about the what's Slitherwing.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be so sick if it was Bug Dragon? If that was the Bug Dragon,
yeah, man, that would have been cool. What the hell?
it said bug fighting. Like I'm looking at the types, and I'm just like, that would have been sick. No fighting fairy.
Wait, we don't have a bug dragon?
No, we don't. Not Mega is a bug flying. The dragonfly, yeah.
And Mega Flygon didn't happen, did it?
Nope.
Wow.
Rock Ghost is kind of surprising too.
I mean, they knocked it down. Honestly, this used to be a lot bigger than unused types.
What was
They
what
really
was the
knocked
last
it down.
one? It was unused
Last one
type.
was what?
Unused type combinations.
Well, I knew Grass and Fire for sure.
Oh no, here it is.
Like
someone did
a
it.
lot of the normal.
Yeah, we did get a lot of normal.
They did cut this.
Yeah.
variants.
It used to be like
They cut that shit down.
How many
bro.
is
Like,
this?
They put a lot in there.
9, 12, 15. It used to be 16 unused types,
Yeah,
and they cut this down a lot. They used a lot of these.
That's 6 then that they used. That's good.
You know what's funny? The steel poison, the car. It never crossed my mind. I was thinking of like rusted steel, like that would be steel poison. Like corroding. But
Oh yeah.
like a car with fumes, that was so smart. I love that.
Yeah, that was fair. I think
I
Some
wish
of,
I could get a car like
some-
Team Star.
some of these are hard though.
no,
Ice.
dude, yeah, like Fighting Fairy would go crazy to me.
I'm Fighting Fairy. Yeah, that's very simple. They can do some crazy shit with that. That's
Fine.
probably a
Fighting-
legendary. Right
honestly-
Fighting Fairy would probably be like
I think
top
all
5 legend offensive typing.
I think all fairy types, like dual fairy types, could
Oh,
make easy designs because
oh no!
it's not hard to think about designs like that. Like
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw up when we get Ground Fairy. I'm gonna fucking vomit.
what's
That's just gonna be disgusting.
I thought
Yeah.
steel fairy is like the strongest.
It's already dumb.
Let me
it's
look
already
at-
dumb. They barely give that out because they know.
Let me see. That's
Chris, how do you feel? How do
fairy
you feel
ground.
about normal and ice?
Normal and ice.
Yeah, we just talked about that.
Dude, I mean, ice type just sucks. Like, it's just the worst type ever.
And with normal
Like-
type,
Yeah, with normal, it's just like, by the way, your fighting weakness now times 4.
But, I mean, that's like literally half of ice types. Like anything that they mix ice with, it's like, oh, times 4. I think Ice Ghost was good. Who
Ice
had that?
Frostlass.
Frostlass? Yeah, that was pretty good.
yeah, but it has 5 weaknesses.
LOL. You see, you can't do anything with ice, bro. If ice wasn't just weak to everything in the game, like I mean, it would be better.
Ice normal. It's ×4 fighting, and then ×2 from rock, steel, and fire. But hey, at least you get a ghost resistance. That was.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Oh my god, ghost resistance! Wowie zowie!
Well, maybe in this game it would have.
It's the same.
In this game it would have mattered and not mattered because of the fighting.
Yeah, all the damn fighting in this game.
Yeah, like
normal and rock also probably a lot of weaknesses, but at least rock is a good type.
Yeah, rock is cool, and it'll probably get a really good moveset. Like these ice type moves are not it. Like
They made a. I can't believe they made a physical ice attacker.
they finally made a physical ice attack,
Yo,
and
he
it's
gets two moves.
not even that good. They get
And he
two,
gets
yeah,
two moves.
dude. Every generation they have to add a new physical ice move because they know that they keep making these physical ice Pokemon that suck.
No.
there's more physical ice type moves than special. It looks like.
What? I thought it was like ice punch and that's it.
No, I'm looking at this here. I'm gonna post the link.
Well, that's because like Ice Beam and Blizzard are good. That's probably why. That's probably why I think that way. Survey.
Avalanche. Oh, okay. Avalanche. Not gonna hit.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, and
half
like a
these
lot of
moves
the
are-
good,
Yeah,
like they miss. They all miss.
Yeah, half of these moves aren't hitting. Yeah.
Ice ball.
What the hell is Sub-Zero Slammer?
I think that's the. Who learns
This thing has 1 PP.
It was in Gen 7. Sub-Zero Slam. Oh, is that the? I think I know.
I click on the move and it doesn't say.
Oh, that's the Z move. That's the Ice Z move.
Oh shit! They should bring Z moves back.
How the hell does it have 101 accuracy?
Just to make sure, because it doesn't miss at all.
Z moves never miss. So they have to make sure they never
So-
miss. That's
Yeah.
I don't think I ever messed with Z moves. I don't know what that is.
you can't. That's from Sun and Moon.
Yeah,
The gimmick.
I don't remember that at all.
That's
Yeah, because
crazy.
you don't really need it.
You don't need it.
It's just like terrestrializing. You don't really need it.
Yeah, but terrestrializing doesn't like affect your like. You know. You at least have an item slot still.
Oh, that's true. What the fuck?
For Z
Oh,
moves,
that's
you have to
probably why the
commit.
meta is going stupid right now. That's probably why Showdown's on fire.
Okay, I know I said to Chris, Gabriel, did you ever consider like I mean, I'm just, it's super popular, so I'm sure you've seen it by now on Twitter or something. But I just think the concept of the electric terrorized
Air balloon.
Shit
Yeah.
Ninja air balloon.
Yeah, that's
The
hilarious.
biggest troll they've ever made.
I think that's great. I wish that Ninja was in this game. I wish they did it. You know how funny
I'm
it'd be
pretty
if they-
sure it's because of him.
Could you imagine they put him in, like they purposely put him in with an electric type, like terrestrialized in the wild?
Yeah.
Wait, then you can't even catch
the
it.
one in the, the one in the wild, you can't catch it.
Well, no, you need like a specific Pokemon to like go through the ability or whatever. Like you gotta get like.
That's what the Master
You
Ball
gotta
is
get one
for.
of those-
That's what the Master Ball is for.
Well, no, because it doesn't. Does that go through? Wait, do you? Whoa! Do you get a Master Ball in this game?
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do at the end. Of
Where?
The end of the game.
Yeah, at the very end of the game.
Clavel
what's-
gives you
gives
one.
Yeah, Clavel gives it to you.
When is that?
At the
You probably didn't get. You probably didn't. I think he like.
Where are
I
you?
literally hit credits and I turned the game on.
Yeah, you missed.
In
it.
Scarlet, I hit credits and I turned the game on. I did not
It
go
was
any
like
further.
It was like the next scene.
Yeah, it's as
Oh.
soon as you turn on the game again, then it's like you go to his office and gives you a Master Ball.
They did kill one other big tradition that all the other games have. This one though, I noticed there is no any sort of a Hall of Fame motif in this game. at all.
Oh my god, I hate that. Oh my god, that makes me sad actually. Could you imagine how cool
They
it
probably
would look?
forgot.
Yeah, they probably did.
I don't know. I don't know if they forgot because they made such a big thing out of doing it with Gen 8. Like Sword and Shield, that's the final boss.
Right. And they just forgot.
Man,
They just forgot this time.
Common Game Freak L, huh?
They just
I was thinking about it. I was listening to Leon's theme. I was like, wait a second. Fucked up.
Yeah, I wish I could select my moves. Like my Pokemon would be like highlighted.
Yeah, no, I don't. Sword and Shield didn't do the Hall of Fame either, but like, in
oh, it didn't. Oh,
no, it didn't do like the Hall of Fame, like the actual like Hall of Fame where you put your Pokeballs in the thing. But Leon's champion theme is a remix of the Hall of Fame. But this game just doesn't have that song at all.
Wait, but don't display your Pokemon at all that you beat the champion with?
No, you beat Leon in the critical.
That's weird.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't play Gen 8, so I didn't play Sword and Shield, so
yeah.
That sucks. I hate that. I hate that choice. That's a bad choice.
We're just gonna keep it going like that too, probably.
Probably, and that sucks, and that's bad.
Yeah, there's not even gonna be a champion next game. That'd be kind of sick, actually. Maybe we should.
Didn't Gen 7 already do that?
What if we're not trying to be the champion anymore? No, because Gen 7...
I mean, that's technically what this was. It was like, yeah, you didn't really have to, but then they were like,
No,
but you have to.
Yeah, you have to. Gen 7, it's because they introduced the league in that one. Like, they're like, you're the very first champion. That's how Ash is the first champion, because he beat the Alola League. But they created the league at the time of Sun and Moon. Like, that's the first existence of the Alola League.
They're building it as you're going to do the story.
So
because then for some reason in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I think Pow is your final boss.
Yeah, Hal's the one you fight in the original. It was the professor you fight.
Yeah. So
the professor makes more sense. I think in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, they were going from like the red and blue angle of, oh, I just fucking got here. Oh, you want to challenge me? I'll beat your ass.
You know what? Speaking of that, I think Bug Lady should have been an Elite Four member. Like, and then Nimona was like the real champion. She's like sitting on the fucking chair cackling as you walk in. Like, I think that would have been OD.
Who would she replace?
Larry.
No, I love Larry.
Because he's already a gym.
So, I love Larry, and I love
wait.
The
So then,
him being
so who's gonna replace the Bug?
No, sorry. When I meant Bug Lady, I meant the champ.
Oh. You thought he was the gym leader.
Michael got me saying Bug Lady because that's what
she looks like a bug.
Yeah.
When I said Bug Lady, I thought you talked about the first gym leader. I was like,
yeah.
No.
It snapped in my head.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Sorry, I meant the champion should have just been an Elite Four member.
Is it?
Not I'm thinking of her as the champion. Like, hey.
Is it Gita or Gita? I think it's Gita.
It might be Gita. I mean, we wouldn't have this issue if there was voice acting.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
why does her hair look like that? By the way,
I think she's a Pokemon. I think she's a Pokemon in human form. DLC will go over it.
Human form.
Does it not bother? Oh, you know what's fantastic? I just remember because I'm thinking about her. The moment, like, you beat Nimona at the end of that story, and then like she's like, "Let's do it again," and then like Clavel and Gita just both roll their eyes. That's hilarious.
Yeah, like, oh,
that was a
good.
good.
I'm out of here.
That was
like, okay.
Yeah,
listen.
We're out of here.
Listen. What kind of fucking pupils are these?
I mean, Larry has the same...
Tell me that's a human pupil.
Larry has the same pupils.
I mean, it's anime, bro. I just put your hands up and let it rock.
Larry looks he has the same pupils.
No. Don't talk bad about Larry.
His are more square than hers. I love Larry. I'm not saying anything bad about Larry. I'm just saying I love Larry. I'm just saying I know about Larry.
Oh, look, Larry he just has little square eyes. Look at this lady. She's got like blue with a yellow square in it.
Yeah, she's a Vivillon, actually.
Vivillon. Dude, yeah. Why is she so long? Why are her legs so long in her artwork?
Something's wrong with that girl.
It's just the way she's posed. It's honestly just the way she's posed. There, that's what... Those square pupils, that's...
Does she have a Vivillon?
No.
No, right? Yeah, she should have.
Her team is... She may as well have had a Vivillon.
let's run through this team of hers really quick. Just champion assessment.
Bro, goes crazy.
Go. Oh, she had a King Gambit. That was cool.
Yeah, they're like her
Yeah,
only good Pokemon.
That was the first time I saw that, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Avila, what a pure ice on your team as champion. Very
But she had Avalog.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
her some dick on the ground.
that's how
bro.
quick you blew past it. She had 2 psychic types.
Okay, in fairness, it's not like.
I mean, I had 2 ghost types. Wait,
Yeah.
no, I didn't actually.
I mean, a lot of champions I'll have
What's this ability? What's
like
the
just monotype. Like thinking like Lance. Like, come on. What's his face in Emerald 2? He's like just water.
Oh, you know what?
Wallace?
Yeah, Wallace. He was the champion
Is
in
he
Emerald.
actually-
And he literally just has water types.
Yeah, it's Steven is a champion in one of them.
I don't like that. I hate that shit. I hate when I think the Elite Four should just have Pokemon and not
Yeah.
be tied to a type.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna do that this generation because all the types were sort of covered, sort of, not all of them. There's like maybe one missing. In the all the challenges, like all the challenges are tied to a type.
Yeah, there's
who's Rock?
Yeah, I'll
I
tell
think, I think it's
Rock is
Wait.
quote unquote missing. You can't. There's
No,
an extra post.
yeah.
You can fight a rock
yeah.
specialist.
Rock is quote unquote missing, but in lore there was a Rock type gym leader and that she was
And
replaced.
you can fight them. You can fight them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the one. Okay. Who's a?
But I don't think the Elite Four actually cover anything that was missing.
No, they just reuse shit.
Yeah, so there really was
Who
no
was-
reason.
Who's ground? Or are we calling the Titan?
That was a Titan.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like every challenge
Okay.
had a type attached to
Yeah.
it.
You know, all the challenges. It was just rock types.
Aren't all the Elite Four like a Titan type?
I don't know.
Because there's ground and then steel, and there's
Flying.
flying, and
Dragon.
then dragon.
Yeah,
They're all
Wait,
Titan.
Sure.
yeah.
yes.
They're all Titan types.
bro. This
Oh, so
broad
they
hat.
did that. Well, they did that just to probably because
Have
you
a
don't
trainer.
fight a team.
Have a
of-
trainer
they don't have a trainer.
specialist with
so.
that one.
I still think they're dumb. How about you just you give them full teams? Also, should have gave Nimona a full team when you fight her for the last time, instead of her using the same team that she fought you with the whole time. I mean, if we're gonna hype it up, like, oh damn, we've never seen her full power. You know, they could have fucking switched it up. Her whole team, like she said, like she's the battle starts. She sends out Tyranitar. You're like, wait, you gotta deal with that now.
She said like in game, like she changes her teams up. So
You know what? It does make sense though that she is the she is the number one trainer in the region. Because if you think about it, Gita has a slot 1 Pokemon at the end of her team. Meanwhile, Nimona actually knows what she's doing. She stealth rocks first thing.
He actually clicked Stealth Rocks the first thing. Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
yeah,
I
watch
did
out.
that. I was like, oh good. So,
I was upset because I just got rid of.
Someone
Rapid
knows
spin.
how to play. Someone knows how to play the game. Thank you. Yeah, I think there's like, and I wanted to speak on this too. I thought the gym leaders like parallelizing. It was cool at first, but
Ooh,
then I realized
yes. Yes.
I noticed-
it was
Sorry,
cool
go
at
ahead.
first. I realized like it kind
Go
of
ahead,
like
go
makes
ahead.
you throw. Like Larry had a Staraptor, I think. Yeah, he has a Staraptor for his ace for both teams.
Huh.
He terrorizes the Staraptor from normal flying into just normal, and it gives it a weakness. Like,
Right.
What?
I think this is what they should have done. Right.
I think well
they
to be-
send out a Pokemon that's the same type as their type, and then they terrestrialize into something else. I think that would have been a better way of handling that.
they do that for the most part.
No, I mean like you're fighting
No,
the electric
means the
team
other way.
leader.
Means the other way around.
She sends out an electric type, right? And then she terrestrializes into like a ground type or like a fire type. I think that would have been much better.
Ironically, I think Iona was the only one who actually used it smart. She gave her electric thing into somebody with levitate. I was like, oh wow,
Right.
Yeah.
wow, so someone knows how to use this, I guess.
I think the reason it's because ultimately
Little
they
Timmy.
still want to be the yes, listen to me. They also they're still like that type gym leader, so I guess that's why.
Yeah.
But that's why they sent out the Pokemon that is that type. They still have stab of that type.
No, yes, I know.
But-
I'm just saying why they did it. I'm not saying that. You're right. I agree with you, and like that would be cooler, better. But little Timmy brought his ground type.
Right.
So,
I did.
Little Timmy wasn't ready for the switch up.
I did appreciate the size. I fought the bug lady first. She sent out her third Pokemon. It was fucking Teddy Ursa. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was
And
fine.
then she turned last night, and I was like, oh shit!
I actually forgot Terrassalizing existed for a second.
Yeah, I was like, what? You fucking throw it up? What?
So I was like,
And
oh,
he
just
swipes it to kill me. I was like, what?
I was about to fighting type it, and then it loses the weakness to fighting
Yeah.
because it's a bug.
It gets you. They get you. So I was smiling with that one. I was smiling with that one. They got me that one time.
Yeah, it was cool.
That was funny.
And then the twist after like the second gym, so
Yeah, after that, I was just okay, whatever. Do what you want.
You just know it's gonna be that type.
yeah, so whatever. Monotypes everywhere.
Well, I mean, you can only Terrassel. If you, oh my god, dual Terrasselite, that shit would have been banned. Dude,
No.
Smogon would have banned that shit on the frame.
Why
The whole generation, they would have just crumbled up. No.
What you don't want my what's it called? My what's the Baxcalibur, the name of the ice dragon? If you want my ice dragon terrestrializing to a steel fairy,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good at that. I mean, dude, did you know that Gen 8 is so ass? Gen 8's fucking meta is so ass because they just banned Dynamaxing like frame 1. Like you just can't even
Speaking of that,
can't use Dynamaxing.
speaking of that, not the Dynamaxing, the Black's Caliber. Let's do a little bit of thinking here. Let's put our thinking caps on.
I can't.
Brax Caliber, alright?
Excalibur.
Second half of that name. Caliber. Based off of Excalibur.
Yes.
What were the last games we got?
I'm kidding.
Oh, Sword and Shield. Yeah.
Peak? Okay. Spit.
Why is the Pokemon with Excalibur in its name not in Sword and Shield?
I mean, they've been doing this forever. You know that Solrock and Lunatone aren't in Sun and Moon normally?
That is so funny. That's so good. I remember when people were theorizing that they would get shit and they just didn't.
Yes. They got nothing actually. They don't normally appear in the game. They're on the Pokedex.
I always love that. Game Freak are my goats when they do shit like that. They set up something and then they're like, no, we weren't setting up anything. What are you guys doing? Like that's just so funny.
Sun and Moon. The Sun and Moon Pokemon aren't in it. Very funny.
Hey, I mean, to be fair, they kind of suck. So.
Yeah, but
True.
They do suck. But they are the Sun and Moon Pokemon.
It's dumb fucking rocks.
It's funny though. It's funny.
I
Also-
didn't expect to be going. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah. Also, Baxcalibur, he's barely a sword though.
Yeah, I don't even know why.
What he's supposed to be? That's why he's like a long neck thing.
Well,
I
it's,
thought he
Oh.
like
the
a
sword is
Godzilla.
sticking out of his back.
Oh.
Yeah, here.
I thought it was just supposed to be like a.
The sword is just sticking out of his back. It's really just.
Bro, but wouldn't it be
What are those-
fucking raw if he could pull it out?
It would be, but
DLC.
it's bad because the sword. I know what you mean, but the sword is the pointy part sticking out, so you can't pull that. It would have to be
Yeah, he can.
It would have to be a sheath. It would have to be the hilt sticking out instead.
It is what it is. Have you seen its signature move?
I
The way it looks when it does its signature.
no, I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Glaive
Well,
Rush.
when you see it, yeah, it looks so goofy.
Mm.
Wanna I want to know how a child became an Elite Four member.
The
Like
baby,
how did
yeah,
a
the little
how did
girl.
how
Shout
did
out to Poppy.
how did a child become one of the strongest trainers in a region? Like that
Bro,
would
she probably cleared house.
I would be ashamed to live there.
You know why? Because she beat Gita, and then Gita's like, I'll make you an Elite Four member, just don't tell anyone you beat me.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
Dude,
I like that though. That was different.
Yeah, it was different. I think it's funny. But,
The reason it's
like,
because
thinking
like
about the logic behind it, it's like
the reason we've never seen it before is because typically they've been like you have to be 10 years old to have a Pokemon.
Yeah, I think there's an age limit, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And since we're in
Yeah.
K through death, right? So everybody's just the Pokemon master, I guess.
Although there's always been preschooler like class. You're in the like tiny kids.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
preschool
feel like
kids.
I feel like it's probably like you have to be 10 years old to get a Pokemon from a Pokemon professor, but nothing's stopping you from just stealing a Pokeball from the Pokemart and just catching them in.
Stealing a
Do you
Yeah,
get a
her,
license to be a
her
Pokemon?
mom gave her. Oh, yeah, technically, I guess you do because you have the trainer like card.
Yeah, I guess.
That's right. Oi, mate, you
Where
get your
are her-
Pokemon license.
Where are her parents, by the way? Poppy's parents? Where the fuck are they?
Bro, they're probably like in a mansion or something, living the high life off of her money.
Rika's on babysitting duty.
I love Rika.
Yeah.
She's great.
Rika... I'm actually surprised. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I was debating in my head like what girl would be the Twitter favorite. I'm like half surprised it's Rika.
I think
Like when I looked
There's
at
a
her, I
Twitter
didn't think about
favorite.
it.
I'm just like, man, I open Twitter and I just see all of them.
I've been
I think
seeing
it
more
would be.
Rika. I think it's because like Twitter has been moving past like conventional women and moving on to like different kind of women.
Yeah.
So
Hey, I mean, I like Rika too. So do what you like.
Rika's pretty cool.
I was like half surprised. I was like, like when I first saw her, I didn't consider it, but then like thinking about it, I was like, oh,
why don't the Elite Four all have 6 Pokemon?
In the. Well, I told Chris about this, and I'm sure you don't really care. At the end of the game, like once you've like finished the post game, you get like little tournaments that you can play.
Ornaments.
Yeah, where they get 6 Pokemon.
And you can like rematch.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm aware.
And they all have Pokemon.
I'm aware
They
of
should
that.
probably still have 6 though.
That happens all the time.
Of course.
I just mean
Yeah,
like
this is normal Pokemon stuff
Yeah.
actually.
Elite Four usually only has 5 Pokemon anyway.
Yeah,
I'm just saying like
and then the champion is reserved for 6. Yeah.
yeah, I'm just saying that they should all 6. Why does no one in this game have 6 Pokemon? Have you ever? I know like
I mean,
I think that's okay though. I think that's fine. I don't want to fight a trainer and he just has a full team of 6. I'm just sitting here this whole time.
Yeah,
You're like a no-name trainer.
I do think every important battle, like every gym leader should have
Yeah.
6. I don't care if it's 6 level 10s. Give me full 6.
I will
Give me
say
full
this
6
too,
fight.
but like the random trainers, does anyone have more than 1 or 2
Yeah.
Pokemon?
There's like
Yeah.
3 max.
No, I've run into people with 3. Yeah.
I have I've only been seeing like 1 or 2. I probably just haven't been going into. Oh, I think I've seen a 3 actually.
I just like I flat out like in Scarlet I just stopped fighting trainers
It's
because
just
I was
a
getting
major-
over leveled and a lot of them are just like a waste of time.
Yeah, I get money and stuff from raid battles, so they'll,
Hmm.
like whatever.
And I mean like the
Right.
prospect of fighting Pokemon, like I know that's the whole game, but like not these losers who die in one hit. I don't care.
Exactly, like it's just a waste of time. I'm glad we don't have to fight them. Like I don't have to like avoid them now. I can just like walk past them.
It's a weird thing.
Although
know,
that's
they
how
really
you miss
bubbled it.
seeing, I guess, Pokemon. Like,
Yeah.
But you'll figure it out. Luckily, like
They have fumbled.
the Pokédex, like it it gives you a hint of the Pokemon next to you and next to it in the Pokédex. Anyway,
Yeah. That mini map, something else.
oh yeah, that minimap's. Oh god, I hate that you can't zoom or it doesn't tell you where in that
Yeah, Minecraft's bad.
Pokédex. Bad. The map is bad. Why can't I pin multiple things to?
I think they should bring back some of the catching elements from like RC. Like I shouldn't have to always battle a Pokemon. I think like having
If
a
I'm
mix of
strong
that
enough, yeah. If I'm,
would be good.
I think if I'm high enough level, I should be able to just throw my Pokeball.
I don't think that. I think it should be Pokemon like specific. Like Lucario obviously is not going to eat your berry and be like, okay, I'm your friend now. Like Lucario is going to want to battle you, right? So, but like if I see like a small live, I should be able to like sneak up on it, throw a ball, and catch it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
just have both in the game. I mean, I'm sure the next game will be some combination of Arceus and this because these games were made at the same time. So I'm sure some things couldn't bleed over, but I'm optimistic for the future of Pokemon. Because Gen 8, man, I enjoyed playing Gen 8, but I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it's not ass. Gen 8 is ass. So,
yeah, I'm the same way. Like I enjoyed Sword and Shield. Not my favorite game, right, or anything, but I at least can say I enjoyed it, which I cannot say about every generation. But I'm not about to defend it. You say whatever you want about it, I'll agree.
Yeah, like I'm just glad to see Pokemon. They keep taking steps. The steps are very fucking small.
The
but
babyest baby steps.
Taking them. They keep taking them. At least they're going in a direction.
Good.
And I think the direction is good for now. Until it turns out to not be. But I think we're in good. We're in a good position.
What?
The game ain't getting patched, but
I hope the game gets like a.
Wait,
I think it actually might have to. There's a really bad like bug.
What's that?
And it's not the Elite Four thing. In-game battling, the RNG seed is set.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like
So
I saw it too. So like it's like yeah. So like each thing that you do
Mm-hmm.
kind of like has like a specific sequence of how it rolls in the game. So like for example, if you had like a Pokemon that like knows Fake Out,
Mm-hmm.
it does Fake Out turn 1, and then turn 2, Sheer Cold will always hit. Every single battle, if you Fake Out and then into Sheer Cold, it will always hit no matter what.
Oh
Always
my god.
Because it it's supposed to be randomized, but it's not.
you're right, but it's just a set seed. Someone just they forgot to randomize the seed.
Yeah, I read that it's probably because
That's kind of crazy. What?
Yeah, they have to patch. Like that literally has to be patched.
I think it's
So-
I think it's because developers usually work on a fixed seed just to test things out, and they probably just forgot to.
Yeah.
They'd be
randomize it.
forgetting a lot of. They'd be forgetting a lot
No,
of
that's
things, man.
They're not gonna patch in shit like I don't think the performance will go up. But,
We're not gonna play the FPS. That's
right, yeah. Like dude, 30 I want 60 on everything, but I gotta compromise for the 30 on these games. On these Nintendo games.
Just a note, because I'm sure, like, just because you brought that up, you shouldn't be expecting 60 frames per second on every Nintendo game. I'm sorry.
Why not?
Because Nintendo sucks, okay? It's Nintendo.
But if they're Mario games, if Splatoon can run at 60, then how about we get these other games running at 60, huh? Huh? If Sakurai can get Smash running at 60 with all the horse shit that goes on in that game, we can get these games running at 60, bro.
No,
60?
because Pokemon's a small indie company who can't afford, optimizing the game for.
Well, I'm not even just talking about Pokemon. Like Xenoblade doesn't run at 60. Fucking Bayonetta in gameplay runs at 60, and that was very surprising. I like that.
It's been a goated gameplay.
And I know Splatoon has to run it. Like, if Splatoon doesn't run at 60, they gotta throw that game out. They can't. If that game ran at 59 frames per second, they couldn't put it out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, multiplayer games gotta be.
You mentioned Sakurai. You remember how you got 3DS Smash running?
Yeah. Smash 3DS runs at 60 all the time.
Isn't that insane?
No frame drops.
That's
The magic they're doing over there.
Yeah, the magic of a good team who knows how to optimize and make a game. Crazy.
Yeah, my guy. Did you see that he teased Kid Icarus Uprising? Now I kind of knew about that was coming. So word on the grapevine, right? Little birdie, but that Kid Icarus Uprising might be coming to consoles. Who knows? Who knows?
I
Maybe
wonder-
Sakurai's just being an ass.
I wonder how they'll. I'm sure it's an easily translatable. They just have to make touchscreen into like. I wonder if the combat's gonna not. It's been a while.
It's gonna be a lot. I think it's gonna be a lot more work actually.
Yeah, because
You probably think.
it's like it was tank controls, and now they have to make it like a. It's not gonna be tank too much anymore, maybe. Because you know the way
They have to do like
way
the right
Pit-
stick.
Yeah, the way Pit moved was like. Game was fun. Story's fun. I love.
That's the best voice acting in any Nintendo game.
I know.
Still.
It's so good. It's such a shame. I love it.
Yeah, if they can get that on console, like literally the tease from Sakurai was like, "Wow, Kid Icarus is so good. I wonder if it'd be nice if it was on home console."
I hate Sakurai. I love Sakurai.
And he just like stops and looks at the camera, and he's like, "Anyway." Like, oh my god. What is it? Oh no. What is that?
I love this game. I love this game.
I do think the glitches have
What is
gone more into
happening?
like they've gone less of like this is annoying to more like this is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's exactly why I love the game so much. The glitches are so fucking funny. Oh,
Still shouldn't be.
I laugh at like every Twitter video I see.
I'm sure the actual devs are embarrassed,
Of
but
course.
you know.
Yeah, it's because they're not laughing with you; they're laughing at you.
Oh yeah.
It's bad.
So I'm
know,
sure, like
it's
if people are
hilarious.
expecting the next games to be like this, nah, I don't think we're gonna see
No,
this
definitely
again
not.
for a
I
little
think
bit.
this is so embarrassing. Like I'm sure even the higher ups,
They're embarrassed, bro.
the higher ups are definitely looking at this and they're like, "Oh my god."
Did you see that? Yeah, did you see that they allowed some people to refund?
Yes, that's so rare.
Yeah,
does
that
not
is like a
happen.
no-no
That is
on
not
Nintendo.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure that Nintendo came down the street, knocked on the door, and said, "Hey, yo, what's going on in here?"
Nintendo, they're a third of the Pokemon company. They're just like, "Look,
Listen,
we don't do this, so don't ever do this again." Don't you?
normally Pokemon games do function.
They do function. They do function normally. It's
They
just-
do function. That reminded me, Sonic. This is so.
I'm gonna
random.
throw it out there. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
throw it
didn't
out
even
there.
mention I played Sonic. I don't
There
know.
has not been a stable Pokemon game since the DS.
Right, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say something like they've been functioning, like, but like there's glitches here and there and stuff. Like there was even glitches in Arceus, there were glitches in Diamond and Pearl. Obviously, there were glitches in
No,
Sword
no,
and Shield,
no. I
blah
mean,
blah
like,
blah. Right?
There's like the general, like even ignoring glitches, like Diamond and Pearl, of course.
Oh yeah, they're not even like up.
Horrible.
Yeah, that game runs like
Horrible
ass.
glitches.
Actually,
like since like Gen 6, like Gen 6 and beyond, the games have just not even like run good.
but I wanted to bring that up because if this is like if you just equate this to their quote unquote '06 in terms of glitches, right? Their '06. If you look at Sonic games from '06, there hasn't been a technically disgusting
as that?
Sonic
Of
game
course
since. There has not been one since. Well, there was
Technically
Boom,
challenged.
but they didn't make Boom.
Yeah.
Sonic Team didn't make Boom. so-
Sonic Team's games haven't been broken.
They have not been broken since.
I was
So I think the
I
same
don't-
thing
I don't
might
know.
actually just happen. That they're just like, oof,
I don't know.
we can't do that again.
yeah. This is
But-
this is this is.
Because
their-
06, it's not like 06 didn't sell good. Definitely did. I'm sure it did.
But it's just the most embarrassing thing in the world to them.
Yeah.
I
I'm
per-
sure.
I personally
Sonic
am
Team-
of
No, sorry.
the camp. I personally know of the camp of doesn't really matter how embarrassing it is. I just earned $10 million in pre-sales. So like,
Well,
fuck embarrassment. I'm
I'm
rich.
talking about the devs, not like.
Yeah.
Like,
the
I don't
Pokemon
know.
company doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, them up there. They don't like. I'm talking about the
But, like,
devs
what are you gonna-
themselves, right?
But what are you gonna do? Like, you're still
They're gonna
limited
clean
on
up
time.
their fucking. They're gonna clean up their fucking game. What?
See, here's the devs are gonna be under more crunch or whatever. They're gonna be told like,
Yeah, they're just gonna. Yep.
they're just gonna be told like, hey,
24-hour work days.
we made all this money, but like, don't embarrass us again. But you know, we don't.
I don't know.
Look, because they made so much money. Sonic 06 made a lot of money, but Sega definitely was
That's what
like,
I'm saying, man.
Sega's definitely not like, oh, don't
Yeah,
worry
dude,
about it.
Sega is afraid of '06 allegations, bro. Like,
Sega definitely was not like, oh, don't worry about it. We made a lot of money. Don't worry about it. They
And
definitely.
Sega's also not the #1 media franchise in the entire
Yeah,
world.
but they're a
so,
company.
like-
And all companies, multi-million-dollar companies and more, like
yeah, it's just a
multi-billion-dollar,
company.
they all care about like perception. Even
I-
if
Right, the general public view.
like if you know what if like something like Dexit, for example, like people were mad, but like the game sold well and the people who played it after the release loved it. Funnily. So they were like, whatever. But this is the game after release. People are clowning on it for the glitches. So even though they made their money, they're like, okay, don't fix the glitches next time. Don't put out a game like that, and we're good. It's not because they care. It's because they don't want to be embarrassed as a company.
And it's not like they don't see that shit either, because that shit is trending on since the game came out. Like,
I don't know. I don't. I just personally don't see a reason why they should be embarrassed.
The
Like, I mean,
devs-
the
the
game
devs
obviously
are-
runs like shit,
that's what
but,
I'm
like-
saying. The dev specifically would be like, if I was working on that shit, I'd be like, damn, bro.
Yeah, but like, here's
I really
here's-
forgot to turn off the Pokeballs from the middle of the room. Like, I really forgot.
Oh man, I love that. I saw like an Ultra Ball in one room or something, and I was just like, what?
that was happening to me the entire game. Like literally the entire game,
Mm-hmm.
every single room. It would not stop ever. I was like, okay, thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, what about the guy that left the mouse in on the credits of Sword and Shield?
That was funny.
What about the fact that like there's no trainer zoom ins when they're supposed to be? When the
Right.
after the loss?
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't take a picture. I didn't like record it or anything. I have proof that there was freaking. There actually
Are
is supposed to be a zoom in
yeah.
on their loss. Yeah,
Mhm. I have those.
it happened to me one time. So obviously, I mean that might be like I think the things that we could actually see in the patch is the RNG thing getting fixed, the Elite Four theme functioning,
That glitch is up.
and I can
that
see
glitch
the,
is
and I can
like-
see the
I'm
zoom in.
I'm so mad about that. That song is so
zoom
good.
in on the trainer.
But
is
I
awesome.
had to hear that song is so good, but I had to hear some bullshit. I'm mad.
That glitch is an embarrassment. Like, imagine a glitch affecting the music of your game. Oh god.
Yeah, I remember the composer of the song was like he actually put out an apology. He was like, "I'm sorry." you gotta,
Not even his fault. Not
you
even
gotta
his
patch
fault.
it.
But
It's actually not even his fault. You have to apologize.
But yeah.
Speaking of the music, bro, I guess we can end off on this point. We've been on for a while. The music is fire.
Mm-hmm.
I
Dude,
think the music
banging,
is polarizing. There are some really good ones, and then like an equal amount of ones that I just don't care about.
Well, yeah,
Right.
but that's like, to be fair, like, there's a lot of game OSTs. They have those like whatever songs, but what defines it is the amount of good songs, and I think this game has a lot of good ones. You know, like some
Like
songs.
that South Province battle theme, bro. Oof.
To compare, because like I just feel like the meh ones were a lot more noticeable to me. Like noticeably meh.
No, yeah, I don't know if I would call it the best soundtrack, but
Like okay, this song can end now. Come on.
I still my personal favorite soundtrack is probably if it's not Gen 4, it's Gen 7 or Gen 5. It's one of those two.
Gen 4.
Or 3, one of those three. Gen 4, 5, 7.
Yeah, I agree. Gen 4, 5, 7. I think I like Gen.
Gen 2, you know, shit, Heart Gold Soul Silver, that's my goat. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe I'd put that up there too. You know?
I think it would, for me, it would be Gen 5, and then Gen 7 and 4. Not then 4, I mean, like, together 4 and 7, and then Gen 5 is my favorite. Because I think I remember more Gen 5 songs, I think. But yeah, that's my opinion, I guess.
I still, you know, the songs that do slap so crazy. Like the
Team Star.
Team Star boss
Oh
theme.
my
Yeah, that's
god, Team
like
Star.
the best song of the franchise. Like just simple as that.
Holy moly, the Team Star songs are so good.
The boss theme is like the best song in the franchise, and second place is like looking up at it, like from its feet, like oh hello way up there.
Yeah, Nemona's theme is fire. Was the champion theme is not? I don't remember the champion theme.
What do you
actually.
mean either? What do you guys think of the Ed Sheeran song? Because that's part of the OST. Now.
I didn't. I got jump scared too, but like overall I didn't mind it. It's like okay, this is.
Oh yeah, I don't know who that guy is.
He's
That's how under the rock I am.
Yeah, I think it's so funny. Like everyone listening, know that Chris, if it's not a video game, if it's popular culture that isn't a video game or an anime, he has no idea what it is.
Bro, I barely know anime.
Yeah, and that's
I know Goku, bro.
He knows some anime.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
Hey, it's me, Nimona.
Hey, it's me, Nemona.
Hilarious. But yeah, no pop culture knowledge outside of video games. Don't ask him. Don't ask him who's on the radio. Don't ask him who's the movie star right now, unless it's Zendaya.
Actually, wait, no, you guys can gladly ask me over at youtube.com/casualchris. I stream on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Go ahead and ask me them on those streams there.
You ask him who Ariana Grande is, he'll say from Victorious, and that's how it's gonna be hilarious.
Dude, I'm definitely gonna say that on purpose. Like, I know, and I'll say it on purpose anyway.
Who's Miley
Make sure
Cyrus?
to ask your questions as convoluted as possible.
You say Miley Cyrus, he'll say Hannah Montana.
Yeah, you mean Hannah Montana?
Yeah, that's what he'll say.
Do you know the episode when Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus were separated?
I don't remember that episode actually. It's been a while.
When she stops being Hannah and she starts being never mind.
Oh
anyway,
yeah,
we should end the podcast.
Oh, that was the finale of the show, and then we get into the final season. Hilarious. Okay, anyway. That's all we got for today. Oh, actually, you know what? Right before we end.
Wait. Oh yeah, true. I was about to do something too. Go ahead. You go first.
I didn't mention that I played Sonic Frontiers. So it's
one sentence. Go.
It's alright.
Damn.
It's not my favorite 3D Sonic game.
The streets are saying that it's the Kingdom Hearts 2 of Sonic games.
The streets are not saying that. You picked that up from some like crackhead doing meth on the street. That's where you picked that up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was doing something, some kind of drug to say that.
What does that mean, by the way? If you want to, what does that mean?
Kingdom Hearts is a really good game.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 is like
a really, really, really good game.
Best game ever made. Yeah, so
I mean, definitely,
so like that. Yeah.
Definitely
incorrect. Yeah,
that is a very
I read that, dude. I read that tweet, and I just like had to take a lap around the.
Oh, you know what? The tweet that made me have to like close Twitter of Sonic, when someone did like Sonic Generations worse than Sonic Frontiers.
Dude, I almost I saw that because
of you.
I almost quote tweeted that shit.
You did.
And,
I think
wait,
you
did I quote tweet it?
You did quote tweet it.
What did I? Oh no!
That's how I saw it. I saw that.
I could have been ruder. Whatever I said, I could have been much ruder than.
I think you said something like, "We're really saying this," or something along that line. Like, we're really.
Yeah. Oh my god! I should have just said like, "Yo, how about you let me know when you graduate middle school?"
Like Sonic Frontiers is fine. It's fine. It's better than Forces, but you know that's nothing.
I knew that's where we would be. I knew that's exactly where we would land. Everyone's gonna be like, it's better than Forces.
I'm gonna be honest. Open world doesn't work all the time. You know, sometimes things need to have like linearity. Okay, I'm not like Sonic. Yeah, run free, do whatever you want. But and man,
I have yet to play it.
The stages where we go into like the generations, those aren't that good either. They're worse. They're worse than Generations. It's like you're playing Forces. You're actually just playing Forces in Frontiers.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well,
so Sonic Frontiers.
People like it though.
Hey, you know what? Best Sonic game of the month that released the month. Okay, that's
Oh, damn, dude. He said that was the best Sonic game that came out this year.
Is it the only Sonic? I was gonna say that, but I feel like I would have missed the Sonic. Yeah, best Sonic game made by Sonic Team this year.
Was Origins this year? It probably was.
Yeah, but that's those games that already existed, so I don't really count that. Origins is fine
Yeah.
if you don't. You know what? Origins is fine. Just get the mod to have like the original music, and it's golden.
See, the Frontiers mods are going crazy.
Oh, I'm sure, but if you're playing base game, which to get the authentic opinion, it's really.
I will be playing base game
Actually,
whenever I do that on my stream at youtube.com/casualchris.
Yeah, you should.
He's a scam YouTuber. Don't click. Don't click.
My I want to say my least favorite thing about Frontiers is like, you know how so a part of the moveset is when you boost and you boost off like a ramp or like a cliff, you can do the tricks, like the tricks that are in Generations and stuff, or you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You jump off a ramp and then you move the analog stick to do tricks in the air.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So the collision in the game is weird. So if you like boost over like a tiny like dirt hill, then you'll be doing that. You'll be flung in maybe the wrong direction, and that's gonna happen to you.
Oh, have you been digging around with the sliders? Because they don't know how to make a game control, so they just said you guys do it.
Yeah, I haven't messed with that. So
Oh, you haven't messed. Maybe you should just
maybe
see what you like
because
in there.
I might have to turn down the boost speed because it's a
Yeah,
little. I need more control.
They give you the options there. I don't know why they do that, but they do.
Because they can't make it.
Yeah, that's probably why.
So they can just be like, it's your fault that's happening. Although I don't think this is something the boost speed could fix because it's detecting the hill as a
the ramp
as a ramp. So that's what happens. It doesn't matter how fast you go. It's just that little like dirt hill is now the ramp. So
you said you've only done the first island.
I've been doing like halfway through the second island right now.
Okay, now you're in the second. Okay.
That's really it.
Well, before you guys end, where would you guys put before we end? Sorry, where would you put Scarlet and Violet in your Pokemon tier list?
It's so bad. It's so bad. Not the game, but it's so bad that I don't think I can go back to other Pokemon games.
You got cut off.
Yeah, you say that again?
I can't go back to other Pokemon games because there's just the way you ever just get updates and then like you can't go back to something that you deem archaic.
Yeah, that's actually how I felt from Sword and Shield. Like, you didn't play Sword and Shield, but Sword and Shield's quality of life updates were... it was like, damn, I don't want to play any of these old-ass Pokemon games again.
Like, I love Gen 4, 5, and 7, but, like, honestly, if, there were no bugs or glitches, like, all that was fixed, Gen 9's best Pokemon game to date, probably.
I think it is probably the best Pokemon game. It's not
Yeah, I think I can claim that too.
But because of because of all the bugs and glitches and performance, which is the Switch's fault, and
it's both,
and Game Freak's fault, together, both of them together, that's what keeps it. Unfortunately, I can't just slide past performance issues, even if I had fun in the game. Game's fun, game's great, but it's not. I can't say it's like great or the best because that's a part of the game. If playing a game, the game is fun, but you gotta sit through like performance issues. Like that's kind of dampens it personally.
Yeah, if their game just fucking ran at a stable frame rate, like I really would be okay.
Yeah,
I would put it probably my second favorite Pokemon game now. I think it knocks down Black and White to 3, and it is second. Now, nothing will ever beat the nostalgia-filled love that I have for Heart Gold Soul Silver. So unless they remake that, like Let's Go, and it's like the same game, but it's just like what's like Let's Go. Maybe I don't know. Maybe, but I would put it second for me
I
in
guess
terms of Pokemon
Hmm.
games.
I guess
I think that'd be cool, but like that would have to like literally be Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and then another game on top of that. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, Kanto is always included for Gen 2 for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just
it's because
just
Kanto's
is for
been
some
like
reason.
they kind of dilute Kanto, you know. Like things are. It's like I don't know if it's smaller. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not as long as
Yeah,
like the normal Kanto. You can just run through there.
yeah. But
I think I'd. Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, I'd put it in second.
if I were gonna put it like numerically, I would.
Yeah, that's what I was sort of asking. Sorry, I should have been specific.
Yeah. I think I would put it at second or third. I think it's a strong third for sure, and if anything, like a weak second, if that makes sense. I still my favorite game is probably. It is actually probably a Black 2 White 2. So Platinum is I kind of view Heart Gold Soul Silver as a third now because I've been able to separate the nostalgia. It's great though. If it's second place, Heart Gold Soul Silver second, and then Scarlet Violet's third. That's what I'll say. I'll say that.
I'd probably say I'd probably say second place. Platinum number one. I like Heart Gold Soul Silver, but I don't really have like the same love for it that everyone else seems to. I don't care that much about it.
The
So
reason-
I think I give it a good second.
Exactly. See, like that's I don't give a fuck about Platinum. It's the same thing, right?
I think it's for me. It's like well, after I played Platinum, I got Heart Gold Soul Silver, and that had like it had extra stuff. It had the Pokewalker, it had like a lot of stuff, and I had a lot of fun with it.
I remember the Pokewalker. Oh my goodness.
I had a lot of fun with that, so I think that's why I prefer it over Platinum because it had just more. It was just
I played that game religiously, dude.
Yeah, me
like
too.
with all my friends had it. We would just play all the time together.
Oh,
It
man.
was so good.
It was like the walking Pokemon, and you could see the shinies up. You know how fun it looked
Remember,
like when Arceus was following you around.
Exactly.
That's-
Or you pull up in your hometown with Arceus like this.
Remember bringing the Pokewalkers to gym class whenever we would start running laps.
Pokewalker was base. They never do something like that again. They'll never do it again. But that was
That was so cool.
that was great. That's why I guess. That's why I kind of view it that as high as I do. I want to addendum to what I said. I really like Gen 7 games. I think that'd be like the Gen 7 games would be fourth. I think if I was gonna say
if you guys can go and drop the top 5. Just go ahead and drop the top 5.
okay. For
Just
then
go ahead and drop it.
I'll do. I said
What the hell?
That's why I said if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it.
yeah. I know. I'm just saying.
Pokemon game.
I want to write this down so I can like have a headspace of it. I said first is Black 2 White 2. Black 2 White 2, and then I'm gonna.
Something with Scarlet Violet.
I'll just put Scarlet Violet as third. I'll put that third. Second, Heart Gold Silver.
Do we count Arceus? Are we counting Arceus as a
Oh man, no, let's not count that. I don't want to, because I have to
Okay, that's what I
rethink. I have
thought.
to rethink about it.
okay? Because I wasn't. Yeah, when I said second, I wasn't also counting. I was not counting Arceus, but I like this game more than Arceus anyway, so it's fine. But
Oh man, yeah, let's not count Arceus. I know they include it as a mainline, but let's not. Let's us.
yeah, bro, I promise you, it would have been 1, 2, 3 if it was Arceus. If Arceus was included.
Fourth place, I think that would be that, and then fifth place.
let's do.
Okay, I think I finished. So I'll wait for you to finish, Chris. And Michael, really quick.
So, debating some. I got first. I got fifth. I think I have fourth. I have second. I don't know what there's third.
I want to mention to you really quick that my fourth is like interchangeable with another game in the generation. But you know, we'll get into that when we say the list.
Oh, this is tough.
It is a little tough. I kind of like what helped me was like if you're debating between two and a generation and they're really alike, then I would just put them together, because you know.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, okay, I can settle with that. Cause like Black and White 1 and 2, I have equal love toward.
Yes, like that. That's what I mean. That's not what I did, but you know. I think they're different enough personally, but you know, you.
Oh no, yeah, no. I'm literally just going by like personal favorite, and those two, I can't really choose one or the other.
Did you? I don't know. Was it Chris? He posted a message once that was like, "When are they gonna do like a Pokemon game based on the United States or something?" And you know, like,
Yeah, I think that was him.
And then Unova's like right there. But then I think I interpret it like, oh, maybe he just meant like the entirety and not just New York City.
Probably.
But you know, it's right there. Where's my Mexico Pokemon? Where's that? That'd be great.
Going to Mexico.
I think.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
I'm shaky on it, but I think I'm okay with
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. You guys ready then, Chris?
Of course.
Okay, so first I already said Black 2, White 2. And then Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then Scarlet, Violet. And then fourth, it's Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun Moon. Like, together. Like, you know, they're alike enough, and then, you know, if I put them together, that's basically. The reason is I just really do like Gen 7, the aesthetics, the characters, the Pokemon. It's just a really good region. Alola's fantastic to me. But, you know, it's, you know, it's still 3DS Gen 7.
3DS boys.
Yeah. And then fifth is Black and White for I want to give my little backstory. So Pokemon Platinum is the first Pokemon game I ever played. And then Heart Gold, owned. Heart Gold Soul Silver came after that. But Black and White is the first Pokemon game I got on the day of release. That was like, I saved up money for it. That was the game that I bought on day of release. And I remember buying it with my brother. He got White and I got Black. And it's just a really fun memory. It's a good memory. So that's why I have it as, you know, its own spot up there in the top 5.
Oh, true. I got memories of Black and White too. I'll mention that.
Do you want to go next, Megan?
Me. That's a little convoluted, and I have 2 toss-ups, and the second toss-up is like very lopsided.
Fine. You know.
So number 1, Platinum. Number 2, Scarlet, Violet. Number 3, I couldn't choose between Black and White 1 and 2. I mean 2 is the better game, but I have like equal love for like the games personally. I didn't play 2 until like way later, but I realized like, oh shit, this is a good game. Cause the funny thing is, like, I played Black and White 1 around release. I was like, yeah, I love Pokemon. And then I don't know what happened, but I just nobody told me. I didn't see it anywhere on the internet. I had no idea Black and White 2 existed until like Gen 7.
Yes, no, I remember that too. There was like no fanfare. Like that. Like, I swear to God, that game just came out. I swear to God, it did. It just came out for no reason.
Black and White 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like that shit was barely advertised or anything.
That
like,
just
it just came out.
Hit me. I remember when I was like a stupid like internet kid. I since I was poor too and I couldn't afford like another game, but I had the DS emulator and then I
Oh shit! Yes, sir.
and then I downloaded
He was in there, bro.
Black 2 like
Duh.
The-
No, that's
the
real
ROM.
shit, bro.
the ROM for it.
Bro, when it came out in Japan, when these
Yeah,
games came
and
out, it was Black
Japan-
and White was the last time they come out in Japan first. So they came out in Japan like 3-4 months early, bro. You download that shit on the emulator, you get the English patch, you were cooking, bro.
Yeah, that's
These kids, they don't know.
that's
They won't know today.
but that just what you guys talked about, that just reminded me of that. I'm glad you guys had like that same experience, because oh man.
Yeah, it was, who knows where that,
Hey, you know what? You're a
it just spawned. They pooped it out.
You're a Pokemon fan growing up
Silently.
like us. Our generation,
No, yeah.
we know. Old
Yeah,
Gen
I
Z,
quite literally
yeah.
remember Black and White 2 like releasing, and then like by the time I finally got around to like even like looking at the game, they were like, check this shit out, Gen 6 3D Pokemon. Like, oh, I was like, oh shit, oh damn. I like literally didn't even care about Black and White 2 when I anymore. Like,
They just
That happened to me.
They pooped out like the objectively best game in the series, and I was like, anyway, look at this.
yeah, that's literally what happened.
Maybe they don't want
Yeah,
it
it's
to
like-
do well. You know, maybe they'll be
I
expecting.
did- I did hear Gen 5 sold like shit, so
You ever hear about that, where they don't want something to do well just so they don't have to do whatever they did?
yeah, I don't doubt it.
Because it's the only like sequel.
Yeah, Nintendo does that all the time.
It's the only sequel type Pokemon game, right?
Yes.
In the main lines of it.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't
Number
ever want to do
4.
it again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Number 4. I'm gonna have some ankle biters for this one. Number 4, Pokemon Yellow.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was the first game I ever had as a kid, and it was like the only game I had for like a year.
Oh,
I
okay.
played like the absolute living hell out of that game. Like, if I still retained any of the memories, I'd be like the number 1 Pokemon Yellow expert in the entire planet.
Since you say that, I gotta ask, like, so then, what do you think about Let's Go then as a Pokemon Yellow
I love
remake?
Let's Go. I love Let's Go.
Do you think do you think it's a good Yellow remake since you've played?
Yeah. And it was different enough that it made me appreciate it again. I was like, oh yeah.
Okay.
I think I love that game. I loved
Okay.
it. And I'm sure part of it was probably personal, but yeah. I'm not a Gen 1er, but I do have that soft spot because I quite literally grew up with it.
Let's
so.
Go's great. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
I actually remember. I remember at some point. I think I've told this story before. Probably not on stream though, or podcast. I was like, I only had Yellow, but I was still like collecting the trading cards.
Oh,
And right around before Gen 4 released, they released some of the trading cards for the starters. I remember I got a Chimchar in a box, and I took it to school, and I was like, "Yo, guys, what the fuck is this thing? Did I get like a Digimon or something?" They're like, "No, new games coming out." I'm like, "Huh?
Peekaboo.
They got more Pokemon games than just this one?"
that's fun. That's cool.
That was, and then Diamond was my next game. So, all right, and then this last one, I'm really gonna piss people off with this.
I mean,
No, I'm ready.
no Pokemon
Let's do
fan
it.
is purely
I know what
happy.
you're saying. I know what you're saying. Go and drop it.
I could not choose between Heart Gold and Soul Silver and Sword and Shield.
Oh my god, this guy.
I couldn't choose.
That's kind
I
of
couldn't
crazy, actually.
I couldn't
Yeah,
choose.
hey guys, everybody listening, we are looking for a new member of the podcast. If you want to be a new member, go right ahead and sign up in the link in the description below.
I ask you to please cleanly eliminate our former podcast members. Though.
Listen. I like Heart Gold and Silver. I don't really have that much of attachment to it. And
I know you don't,
I really like Sword and Shield, so
That's,
my hands are up. All right.
That's kind of, huh?
I have not commented a single time on the quality between the two games. There's a clear winner there. but my personal
Oh,
enjoyment
yeah, I
between
guess,
them
yeah.
is about equal.
Sure. Yeah.
Right. It is a personal too.
Yeah, but man, like hearing that with my ears, just like I had to like, you know, remind myself the enjoyment is the thing.
Like, while I was doing it, I was looking at the two. I was like, I can't choose. I'm just put them both. People are gonna get mad at me, but you know.
Man. All right.
I should tweet that out.
Hey, you should definitely tweet that.
Yo, that's actually a tweet. That's a real tweet.
I'll like that tweet. I
don't know if I'm retweeting the tweet, but I'm liking the tweet.
Yeah, I'll like that tweet. Man. Do you ever?
Hey, you know what? I could have done some vile shit. All right, I could have put Gen 3 in here.
I wish there was a way.
Right. Ain't nobody's having Gen 3 in their top 5. Come on.
No. You put Gen 1 or Gen 2 because of nostalgia. Or you put anything after Gen 3 because of, you like it.
Nostalgia.
Or nostalgia, yeah. For us, nostalgia, because that was we were kids. That was
baby.
Yeah, that was our growing up. We grew up on 4 because that was the one that came out while we were growing up. I know you had Yellow, Michael, but that came out like before you.
I literally jumped from playing Yellow for like a year or 2 years to straight to like Diamond. I was like, yo, that's a crazy change.
That's why Michael's probably pops off.
Got all abilities and items and shinies and
right. Like I don't care about platinum, but I'm sure that like any kid that was like playing Pokemon and they go to like the distortion world, they were probably losing their goddamn minds.
I definitely
like, what in the world is this?
That was so cool.
Definitely pogging out. But that was only one moment in the game. So it's, now as an adult, I'm kind of like, I love that, but nostalgia.
Part of the nostalgia for me actually is Action Replay Platinum.
True.
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 Yeah, I one of the saves I had on it, I hacked the all hill. I'd walk through walls through all the half of the game for me was walking through walls, seeing what I could find. I'm pretty sure I found like the Darkrai Island completely accidentally. I was like, what the hell? What is this thing?
I saw the list. I remember I saw the list of like all the. I got the Action Replay. Saw the list of all the key items that haven't been released, and I just gave myself. I gave myself all of them. I didn't necessarily look up instructions for them. But
the real ones know before Arceus came out. The real ones knew about the Azure Flute.
Azure Flute.
Azure.
Yeah.
Flute, bro. I just memorized the because it's loaded onto the map. So like I just memorized where you need to go. I just go up and then to the right, and you go up a little bit more, and boom, you're at the island.
Yeah, that was that for Darkrai. I think for Arceus, I don't remember how long ago it was discovered for Diamond and Pearl, but I know there's that crazy ass void glitch where you go out of bounds from Jubilife somewhere, and then you just go into a black void, and then like depending on the things you do in the black void, you could like just have like an actual legitimate encounter for an Arceus. That shit was crazy.
We got an Arceus event in Arcos of Silver though, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
Yes. Yeah.
You also get to pick like one of the
you pick like
legendaries.
An egg. Yeah, you pick like an egg.
Yeah.
I'll lay this out. I think I picked Palkia for that. I picked Palkia and then I immediately regretted it. I was like, why'd I do that?
You should have got Giratina. What are you doing?
That's fine.
My favorite between those three is Dialga, but that's part of that is Mystery Dungeon bias. So,
my favorite is Giratina because Ghost Dragon.
So that's your fucking. Is that your top 5?
Yeah, that's my top 5. I mean,
you?
That's like mainline games.
Yeah, the mainline games.
If I was like not including mainline games, there'd be like. Item would be like number 5. Something.
I think my list would be the same, but if I put in Legends Arceus, I think I'd put that under Scarlet and Violet. Like right under it. It would be better than Sun and Moon, but
Yeah, Arceus probably be 3rd for me too. They probably kick Gen 5 down.
Will be 4th for me then, because Scarlet and Violet was third.
Oof.
But what about you, Chris? If you can name your 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
you gave us this prompt and you didn't.
I literally gave the. No, I have it. Don't worry. I think number 5 might be a question. I might have to think about that.
Thorn Shield.
Obviously, first one. That'd be a curveball, huh?
Quite the curve. Yeah.
First one, my favorite is definitely Heart Gold Soul Silver. As I mentioned earlier, I don't know if that's changing at all. I did everything in that game. It's fire. Scarlet and Violet is definitely number 2. I didn't expect to like the game as much as I did. I had no it wasn't until I don't know, right before the game was about to leak. I started getting hype. I was like, damn, wait, what if it's good? Like the whole time I was like, this shit's gonna be ass. This shit's gonna be ass. And then what if it's good? And then I started getting excited. And then I played the game and it was awesome. And I was like, oh damn, okay. It ran like ass, but I had a good time.
Alright. Third.
Gen 3. Gen 3.
Gen 3 third, yeah.
Almost slipped up there. Almost got kicked off the podcast myself.
Yeah, I need 2 new podcast members.
You would have just put us in an arena, fight to the death.
Yeah, one of you is gone.
My number 3 is Black and White, OG Black and White. For the same, goated. I like that game isolated itself from the it was basically a reboot of Pokemon, but not really. I love that, honestly.
Yep.
I like that a lot more than Black and White 2, even though Black and White 2 is the best classic Pokemon game, I would say. It probably is.
An objective
I still feel it.
So
yeah, just objectively, just the best classic Pokemon game, but I don't really give 2 shits. I'm gonna play Black and White 1 before I play Black and White 2.
I think I'd be the same. I rate it well because of number 1, because of its just its quality, But go on.
Right, there's so much in that game.
Go on.
Oh,
yeah.
Number 4 is Sun and Moon. I fucking love Sun and Moon.
Yeah,
Sun and Moon is fire.
Alola is such a fire.
Alola is so good.
I know. It's so the Pokemon, the characters, the aesthetic of it all. Oh god.
Yeah, I like them basing off of Hawaii. I thought it was really fun. It was great.
Oh, that's another. I said Unova, but that's another United States.
Wait a second.
Yeah, that's another one. I just.
Yeah, hey, we're gonna go to the U.S. again.
I thought New York because
that just clicked in my head.
Yeah, it just.
That it was just America again. Yeah, we'll do it again.
No, the fact that you were where do we go to America?
I said that as a joke. Oh my god.
Trust me, I don't know when you're joking, okay? Because sometimes you say some.
God. You know what? We should go to California. The Pokemon game.
No, I don't think that's
absolutely not.
I don't think that's as fun, actually.
All fire types.
That's terrible. That's a bad joke. It's all mouse holds there, and yeah.
That's crazy.
Mouse holds. Oh my god. Yeah, mouse hold. Oh yeah.
Gender.
Oh lord. And number 5. Ooh.
Orange Shield.
This one. Nah.
Emerald.
I'm interested in this one.
Oh, I can put no. We're putting Platinum right here. I thought I mentioned Platinum before. I didn't. They can put Platinum right here.
Platinum's
Platinum's cool.
It's solid.
That's cool. I didn't play Platinum until I played it on an emulator. I played Diamond and Pearl all the time. That was the versions I had. I had those shitty versions. Those games are dick on the ground. If you put Diamond and Pearl next to Platinum, Diamond and Pearl actually sucks.
Yeah, it's a crazy difference. It is a crazy difference. I mean, it's memed up to hell, but it's true. The fact that in Diamond and Pearl, you knock out a Blissey in one hit. You can make dinner before the health bar goes down.
Oh yeah.
That's such a.
I mean, that's still in Plat. That was a Gen 4 issue.
Yeah,
it's in Platinum, but it's fixed. It's It's like tactics.
they
It's
speed it
not.
up a bit.
It's not like oh, okay, good night.
Yeah, it couldn't
See
be
you in the
my
morning.
Gen 5, where if you hit a Pokemon, that's the health bar is gone.
I gotta say, okay, so where would you put Legends Arceus if
Legends would be
if
number
we're-
3.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be number 3.
So you move down.
Really, wherever Scarlet Violet
Sword-
is, put it under that.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
All right.
The thing for me, like I'm on the opposite end of Chris. Well, he mentioned it a little while ago. In terms of like art style and stuff, I think Arceus is fucking ugly. Like it's just like not pleasing to look at all.
Oh, you just reminded me of a point. But yeah, you're right.
It looks like it's like like I don't think Paint has the tool or Paint on it has the tool. Like a smudge tool where like you click a certain point and then it just smudges all the colors. That's what the whole game looks like.
Yeah.
I think Scarlet Violet also looked at that, but I know what you mean. It's because there's no like
I think it's
barely any textures and stuff.
Yeah. I think it's a little more defined in Scarlet Violet, but I do agree that it's like still there.
Yeah, it's a lot more colorful.
Yeah.
We were supposed to end on the good note. Michael reminded me. I'm just gonna throw this out there.
Yes. Shit.
I hate that the world in Scarlet and Violet has like no character. There's like it's like grassland, mountain. It's like there might be a desert over there.
Oh, you know.
It's like, but there's nothing that's like, oh, this is that desert. You know what I mean? Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing that
You know what else?
that gives a character.
Most of these like places don't have names. Some of them have names, but some don't. They're just like Area
No,
3
they're
of
all
the
not named.
Southland. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's like the desert's named, and like there's the I know Tag Tree Thicket because that's where I got Applin, because you have to ram the trees that don't. That's also, by the way, I don't know if you guys both of you know that, but that's how you get Applin, and like you have to ram the tree, like with the boost. You have to hit a tree, and then a Pokemon will fall out of it.
Yeah.
I think I got an Applin just on the floor, but I probably hit a tree by accident.
Yeah, there's no indication that the tree shakes, by the way, either. So it's just weird.
Hit every tree until you see it.
Actually. But yeah, a lot of these places don't have names, so it's kind of like Area 1 South Province. Like, what?
Yeah, it's just looking at it. It just looks a bit generic. It's not as generic as something like Frontiers, right? But like, it's,
Oh god.
but I just wish there was some more.
Set piece.
Just like landmarks and landmarks and like set pieces that you can just see in the distance and be like, oh, that is that over there.
Yeah, not.
Right, like
And the towns and cities don't count because that's literally like the city itself, and it's not.
right. No, yeah, there's that one, the city with Ino. You can
Yeah,
see like that. Like that looks cool because like it has like at nighttime it lights up and stuff. You can see that in the distance. Like that stuff. We need more stuff like that, but like not
in the
man-made
actual
stuff.
like in the actual
Yeah.
like areas. Because I don't know.
Now that being said, I do think like the structure of the world is pretty good. Like just like going around the world, like especially when you have all the abilities, like it feels good to travel around. But like I just wish that it looked good.
You unlock something. Another criticism.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure it's like because I'm sure for some reason, but I kind of hate how I can't just keep flying or floating. I hate that.
Dude, what the hell? It's like halfway he just gives up. He's like, nah.
Oh yeah, it just.
Right.
Oh yeah, you mean when it drops you? Yeah.
Yeah, at first I see. I've never experienced the drop yet because I just only experienced when he stops. Like, oh, I can't glide anymore, so I'm gonna slowly descend. But then like you get to a point and he just drops out of the sky. What is that?
He just
I
fucking
don't
gives
know
up. Like, okay,
why
okay, buddy.
they did that. I don't remember Arceus having that.
It didn't. We went from Legends Arceus where you jump high into the sky automatically, and then infinitely glide.
Yeah, because this was Rivali's Gale, literally.
But then here it's like you have to jump manually, and then you have to glide, and it doesn't last forever. Like, what?
I don't mind. Obviously, slowly going down, that's okay. I just don't like that it starts to pick up you going down.
Yeah, I don't
like. Just let me descend at the same pace. Like I'm good.
Yeah. and then drop out of the sky. What? What is that? Bad. That's a bad choice. That's a bad design. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Big
I don't
bad.
know. I don't know what they're doing there.
Big bad.
Oh, you know what? They modeled the air. That's why you can't fly too high. Because if you go hit a certain wall in the sky, they make sure you can't reach it. That's what happens.
Is that true?
No.
Oh.
It maybe be true. You know what? Maybe. We don't know. The air is actually a cube, and then like they hollow out some parts of it. They can't figure out how to hollow out the rest, so they drop you from the high points, so you'll never be able to reach the wall. And that's what happened. I don't know how it's possible, but that's what happened. I'm not a game developer.
I am.
Yeah, but I am. So check out Gen 10. That shit's about to go crazy.
Yeah, my
I got Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Beast Gohan coming out soon. Get
Yeah.
your stones.
Yeah. We're really cooking in November. We've had
all right. This
best
is the
team
end.
on the
This
game
is-
release.
This is the end of the podcast. Okay. Bye.
Dokkan Fest,
He's
Yampi's
cutting
coming.
us off.
Yeah. Bye, everyone. We're not
Wait,
sponsored.
actually,
We're not sponsored by Dokkan.
Wait, if you
I am.
look like French Bayonetta,
You guys
please.
aren't? I am.
Oh, one note. A French Bayonetta is called Phantom Thief Bayonetta. Okay. Bye.
If you look like French
Joker.
Bayonetta, please DM me.
Bow, 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 bow.
Okay, bye.